Zelda, y'all know how I do this shit, nigga.
Miles.
Yeah. Let's go.
Got a minute?
Life on Easy Street ain't bad. I'm chillin', but cops still watching me like an interview with Keefe D and Vlad. Podcasts tell me that I should go 50-50 half, but that's tricky, cause my bitch got busy with me bad. We went from little dates to putting 50s in the bag, to me getting evicted and living in her pad. Now her wristlet, the driveway is big shit she can crash, and she ain't spent a penny since 2016, yeah. Who knew this raw shit'd make y'all ungrateful? When I swept the grams off it, it was a deal on the table. When I walked in Def Jam, it was a meal on the table. Had these rappers looking stupid like the bill on the table. AMG Benzes and diamond rings. And I could see behind the scenes which rappers living beyond their means. Y'all was shook ones, but we was prodigies. They gon' have to call my biography quantity over quality. Consciously, they can't conquer me, no. So your mind can't possibly be on stopping me. Since the streets had adopted me, I've been on Socrates. It was hard, transitioning was a lot for me. Spotify like a block to me.
Word.
And in the streets, I don't
You are
see
now
how
tuned
straight
into
new money.
the greatest podcast in the world. Yo, it's Dolo from the 7.
Shit.
I got my guy Jay Black with me.
You know what it is.
I got my guy Charles with me.
What's up?
And we got our guy Byron from Rok10 with us.
Hello.
Let's go.
Yo, all right.
Pod for
man.
pod.
How's everybody feeling on this lovely Friday? Or whatever?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Ready for the Halloween.
Yeah, it's
weekend.
Friday.
Ready for the weekend.
Ready to be lit.
All right, man.
Ready to see titties.
It's been crazy though.
We're
It's
not
been
supposed to
crazy.
cuss.
I wanted to start off a certain type of way, but ever since that Lil Durk news dropped about Lil Durk getting locked up and everything, I
Breaking
can't fight the urge
news.
to just want to get right into that.
Breaking
Yeah.
news.
Like Lil Durk's indicted for murder for hire,
Yeah.
right? And it was who's this guy Quando Rondo's man's Lil Pab that was
yeah,
killed.
Little Pab, his cousin.
So this whole entire time, everybody been commenting on everything that Dirk's been saying, posting and everything, all his pictures, all his Instagram tweets and everything. Why ain't you sliding for Vaughn? Dirk's taking a picture with his kids on the slide. Why ain't you slide for Vaughn? He just had a family event. Why ain't you out sliding for Vaughn? Why you at a family reunion?
Whole time he's super sliding for
And
like out here spending for Vaughn for real. I mean, against so far, I mean everything is like real new. This is like less than 24 hours old, but they're saying so far that the snitch is OTF Jam, and that I guess reportedly he had a wire on Dirk for 4 years, but this is new, so we don't know
but what's
for sure.
what's the thing about 12 years? I've been hearing stuff them saying
I
that.
mean, they were saying this.
He was locked up for 12 years.
But they were saying supposedly he had a wire for the whole 12 years, but I was hearing between 4 and 12. But like I said, everything's brand new. We don't know what's going on so far. But
Damn.
it's crazy that all of the pods, all the old heads that Dirk's been encountering in the last 2 years, from like Gucci to Wallow and Gilly, they've been calling this shit. They've been saying like, yo, watch the people that you're around. Make sure there's snitches around you. And all that shit came to fruition. Like, it's crazy for real.
That is crazy. I felt like Dirk was on this great, powerful path. Like, what's the movie? Is it Goodfellas? When Tommy's about to be a made man?
Yeah.
And they send
they
he gets
shoot
all
him.
dressed up and everything, and they send him into the room to get made. He's mad happy, and then they
And it's a
shoot
hit
him
the whole time.
and they just shoot him. That's basically what it looks like happened to Lil Durk right now.
Literally
They gave him
what
the keys to the projects.
2 different projects.
Got him chilling with the mayor. Got him chilling with the vice president.
That
got him
blew up in
chilling
their
with
face.
everybody.
Had a mural with all his ops on it, all his dead ops and
He
dead
was doing that. He
homies.
was doing a lot of things for the community. But,
He had a photo shoot with Kamala Harris.
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be in the Trump commercial by this weekend
You think that
for sure.
but Dirk's been doing so much to make himself look good. You think that he's seen this coming?
Possibly. Feel like him and Diddy were doing a reverse smear campaign to make sure that they look positive and light. But
I mean,
who knows?
they caught him trying to flee to Italy.
Who, Dirk?
Yeah.
I heard that, but I wasn't sure if it's true or not.
Allegedly they caught him trying to flee to Italy.
Italy would have sent his ass right back.
I seen something. It just sounded suspect. Like he booked a flight to Italy at like 9:00, but he missed the flight, so he tried to book another one to like Dubai or something for 6 a.m. And then that's when they caught him.
They probably
Like,
noticed him booking all these international flights one after the other and them not being
but
connected.
they said that he was doing the murder for hire hits with his own credit cards.
Huh.
These guys are savages, but they're not smart.
Yo, damn.
What the fuck? But I mean,
That's another one. That's another one. Like it's like we're losing. We're kind of low key losing the whole era.
the party's dying, man. Kendrick called it. Everything has to die for it to be rebirthed. So we're slowly seeing everybody getting books one by one.
Thug about to come home though.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know
about that. I don't know if Dirk,
They might count this as a mistrial.
no,
He's
seriously. What this Dirk thing is? It's just his Illuminati initiation. Like right, like
It
you
blew
go
up in
through,
his face.
like you go through these little weird situation. Like I mean, like you go through like an embarrassment thing. Is that like an embarrassment ritual or something like that?
No, it's a rap. Fam. Even if it is an embarrassing ritual, like I don't think we're gonna see Dirk free again for real, for real. You don't get out of murder for hire plots like at all.
Nah, yeah, you definitely don't beat murder for hire. Like especially if they got you, they got you.
Yeah, the feds don't come because they have
How many murder for hire?
inkling.
How many murder for hire cases have you known about? That like you know about a lot.
You always see those on them. Well, they don't show them shows anymore, but they used to have them shows like
Ray
cops type
Caruth.
shows, and they would show like a wife setting up some husband going on some website trying to find a killer,
And it's
they
an
always
undercover cop.
yeah, they
every
get caught.
time.
They're happy as hell. Then they get the cops come to their house and they have to do the fake cry and all of that. Whenever they do that, they usually get life. They don't get out for
It's
doing
very,
that
it's
shit.
very popular, the murder for hire thing. You guys ever hear the Silk Road?
What's that?
It's not
Oh, the
around
online
anymore,
where
but it
people
was
used
a
to buy
website.
like stuff
Yeah,
dark
I remember
web.
Silk
and it
Road.
was like all actually just cops, and people would go there trying to like get murder for hires and whatnot through Bitcoin, where it would be
Yeah,
anonymous.
yeah,
But like the whole
yeah.
thing was just like the feds.
Yo, I think I seen a TV show about
Yeah,
that. Like
probably,
they made the guy's wife tried to put a murder for hire on him, and the cops made it look like it actually went down, and they called her over. She came crying, acting
Yeah,
all
that's the
sad.
one.
I just want to see my husband.
That's the exact one I just saw.
They
Those
put her in a
clips are
cop car.
always viral
They put her in a
online.
cop car and take her right to jail.
That's
Yeah.
what her dumbass get, because the cops are like have to like fake have sympathy for her, but it's like, come on, shorty, this
Yeah.
nigga is in the back room looking at you right now.
If Dirk was out here
Steaming.
doing all of this stuff with his own,
Steaming.
he's out here doing all this stuff from his own credit cards. That's
That's like
you gotta use crypto,
at the least,
and then you can hide your illicit
or
activities.
just cash.
I would think
Yeah,
that he
right,
has
right,
people.
right.
I would think that hope that he has people around him smart enough to give him advice to do something like that.
Nah, I think the people around him wanted this to happen for real.
I mean, Wallow told him to cut it out.
He told him and Thug, like, yo, these people around you, you don't need this many people. I tried to tell y'all. This really, I feel like, makes their pod even more like meaningful.
It's just that they have something to talk about for a few days.
No, nigga, it was giving out real gems to like real life people.
Wait, you're talking about Gilly and Wallow?
Yeah.
Oh, they're already stamped. I thought you
I
was
mean,
talking
they're
about.
stamped, but it's just another like, damn. Here goes
oh,
another case where they told the bull 5 years before he lost his life. Like,
For some reason, I was taking it as you were saying that Adam 22 and Wallow pod.
nah, I mean, I kind of hate them. They're
Adam,
two very hateable people. Adam 22 is like the worst culture vulture ever, and Whack 100. I really don't think he
Yeah.
does anything.
I like fell off. I used to follow all that shit, and then it was like
Super
it's just
crazy.
the same fucking recycled fucking story.
They
think-
just plug in and plug out.
Adam 22 was mad big at one point, and now all
I
he
used
gets,
to love him.
like around the Juice World days and stuff. Adam 22, he was huge, right? And now he just gets like random guys that nobody even heard of.
It was like he took all that Juice World and I can't think of the other kid that died back then, but all of those.
Extentacion,
Yeah, Triple X, and he had the other dude too.
Trippy Red,
No, the one that he used to have pink hair,
Ski Master Slump God.
something like that. But he used to take all their first videos and he turned that into having like a pod network that was doing real good. It had like probably 4 pods that I was really keeping in contact with. But soon it just started to be like a Jerry Springer of the internet. And then it just kept getting worse and worse. And then they started giving their horrible takes. And then he started being bought because out of nowhere, I guess he was in Drake's pocket. or Drake was in his pocket, so he started being way more favorable for Drake than Kendrick. And then after that, I kind of like,
For Adam 22?
yeah, because he just recently went viral for talking bad about Kendrick because Kendrick did the bizarre interview before he did any hip hop interviews. But whatever, man.
But they said that I don't even want to get into Kendrick, but
Yeah,
they
we
just
kind
said
of blew
they
that
just said
up.
that Kendrick was trying to control the narrative, but we're just gonna stop that
I
right
mean, as you should
there,
when you're that big.
right dead in its tracks.
Nah, dog. Like,
If
bro,
you're
we
that
all know
big,
what that fucking song was about, bro. We all know who it was about. Don't say, oh, it was about a man and a man with
my man morals
morals.
dying.
My man morals. Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. It was
Yeah.
about Drake, dog. You called him a pedophile, like A minor, all that shit, dog. You said his name, bro. Shut up.
I kind of I like the artistic explanation. It's like his
Yeah.
immaturity dying. It's kind of like Eminem did it. Eminem did it where he had his song, the song that just went. He just had his single where he Hocus Pocus Houdini,
Houdini.
and he talks like as if he was his old self, and he kind of like
Yeah.
kills it off. And I kind of think it's cool, whatever. And you get to
But
take
he-
shots at people and then say it's just a joke. Relax.
But he didn't kill himself. He killed Drake.
Yeah, we're gonna stop that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We could keep going. Just keep
Nah,
going.
good. But I just don't.
He
He
killed,
didn't
he
kill.
killed
He
the
didn't
thought
kill
of
Drake.
Drake.
He
Yeah,
didn't
he
kill
killed the thought of the immaturity that Drake represents, which is like the gambling, the womenizing, the all that stuff.
like
But
that aspect. So that's dead in rap.
he's saying,
No.
yeah, kind of
No. No.
low key.
Hell no.
On to
Who
the
was
masses.
the biggest partier and womanizer in rap since
he-
the 90s?
Did he?
And where is he at?
He in jail. What else you got?
Who's one of the people that defined and represented gang culture in music in the last like
Lil
10
Durk.
years? And where is he at?
Jail.
Think of another big partier and womanizer, Tory Lanez.
Come on, man. Now you're just reaching.
I'm just
Yeah, nah, you definitely
Where is
reaching.
he at?
He ain't do it.
He
Where
is
is
in
he
jail,
at?
but he was. Well, you're saying that he was like a Lil Diddy, like an
what
underground
was he?
Diddy.
What was he known for right before he went to jail?
Fucking
Quarantine
Quarantine
Quarantine radio. Quarantine
Yeah,
radio
and that
was
joint
nothing
was
but
on fire.
misogyny.
So
Nah,
what?
I'm not against it, bro. I'm with it.
All
What
he
about
was
Lil
doing-
Boozy?
All you have to do, listen, just how Kendrick
They ain't
said,
getting Lil Boozy.
if you don't want to go to jail, you have to like write your sins. Look at somebody like Nelly. He's going viral for him. Again, he's going viral for him swiping the credit card in the shorty's ass. It's going viral again. You see it all the time.
That's not gonna
But-
ruin Nelly though.
But look. He righted his wrong. He married Ashanti.
Yeah.
He has a family. He's not about that no more.
Yeah.
You have to right your wrong. That's what rap is turning into, and that's what Kendrick meant by the party's dying.
So it's time for everybody to clean up.
He
Clean up your act.
righted his wrong. Bro.
So-
Shut
Hey
up.
man, I'm just saying what they were saying, and I'm taking the artistic aspect and explaining it. I'm not saying they're right or wrong, but that's how I took it.
So to that, with you saying that, how does rap sound 3 years from now?
I think people like Corday, Domani, is that his name?
T.I.
T.I.'s
son.
son. I think the artistry of rap is going to return instead of it being a lick for gang members and I guess creeps.
Do you think that? What do you think made that end? Because that's a controlled thing. Like
Right.
somebody got to be pulling the strings to make that happen. To shift
Sex
away
sells.
from that. To make people not want to hear that or stuff like no more.
Sex sells.
Why do you think that they're so against that kind of music now after it's been pushed on us for so long?
The Me Too movement.
They not against it.
You don't think it's like guys like that boy Ian coming into the game and him influencing?
Who's Ian?
That's the
The white
the white
boy.
boy that rap with Lil
With
Yachty.
Lil
Sound
Yachty.
like Lil Baby. You think like it's like a lot of rappers like that coming into the game and influencing a whole different group of people?
Yeah, I think the new leaders of the game now
It's
are
like-
the real artists,
it's-
which to me would be like Lil Yachty, Tyler the Creator, people that they're really about the artistry of the music and pushing it forward. And I think those are the people that are going to be highlighted in the next 5 years.
Tyler the Creators and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to see that.
I mean, that's where it's looking at. It's not looking like all that rap shit, all that gang shit, bang bang shit.
It sucks that everything kind of goes back to that Drake Kendrick beef, but ever since that beef, that's kind of all I've been wanting to hear is more lyricism, people that are actually telling a story, trying to paint a picture, make me think outside the box. Like I don't feel stupid when I hear this music. Like
The party gotta die, man. He called it. The real boogeyman.
so,
As
yeah.
long as Future's still dropping
I'm good though.
I'm
Yeah,
tapped in.
yeah, I'm good. As long as Future drive every 3 to 4 months, I'm cool.
What you think?
I think it'll all exist at the
All-
same time forever, as it has.
It'll just have its ups and
but it's
downs.
always like a levels type thing. Like we have 1, 2 lyrical rappers that are popping.
Like
versus
what's the mainstream? Or,
yeah,
like what's
what's
and
gonna
then
matter?
and then what's the opposite of that?
Yeah,
Like
what's
if you were
gonna
to say like while the SoundCloud era or whatever of like just like stuff was happening and the lyricists were still in the background and that was the underground, but now that's switching. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll just kind of continually flip flop forever.
Keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
So in
Is there any-
let's say in
Probably,
let's say when was the lyrical rap really cool and popular? Was it ever popular?
Like in the 90s?
I was gonna say
Can we really say
mid to
that
late
though?
90s,
Was
early
it
2000s.
But like what was the alternative?
Get Money, Diddy,
Diddy?
the flashy money that kind of started popping crazy. maybe.
a
Master
lot.
P and them,
Yeah.
Master P and them came around like 1997.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you had in the early 90s, you had NWA and stuff, but I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of when was lyrical rap ever popping?
Ice
Oh, I see what you're
Cube,
saying.
Common.
I mean, I guess it's like
Talib
there's always like the hip hop
Kweli.
heads and stuff. So it was like you sit down and you want to listen to a song versus people that just want to like hear shit out in the club or whatever. Nobody wants to like listen to like a Mos Def song in the fucking strip club
That's a
or whatever.
fact.
you know what I mean?
That ass.
Like no knock, you know what I mean?
You never,
but you-
never gonna-
different
but-
environments.
I
you
like
know?
classy
In
hoes.
the up north strip club, though, you
Nah,
might hear
dog.
some Nas in that club.
Nah,
Yeah.
dog. You never
I
gonna
mean,
hear bitches start
I
to.
don't know.
I know I can.
Yeah.
be
They
what
won't
I
have
wanna
to.
Be.
They won't. He got a song with Genuine that
know.
might
You
make.
can't be one mic and Uchi Wally.
He can Oli Molly, OG Wally. Come on, that's making the club go crazy.
But or a bitch not going to dance to. There are times when you
Yeah.
feel.
And it might slowly
Hell no.
pop that thing, shorty.
There's also just like more music than there was back then too. You know what I mean? So I feel like whatever you're gonna listen to, whatever there's no like this is the only music that's available. You know what I mean? Like whoever
Yeah.
wants to listen to whatever you want to listen to, if it's like turn up shit or it's like super lyrical shit, like it's kind of the plane is different than it was even
you-
like 10 years ago.
Do you
know?
think that this is forever though, or is
Nah.
it going to change?
what?
It's
this,
gonna change.
this fully open floodgates for music, like just the way
It-
people are
I think
able
it's
to.
gonna get worse.
You think it's going to get worse?
Well, so like the ease of technology and the ease of anybody recording anything on their phone and having the ability to upload it or something like that, like wasn't a thing like 6 years ago.
yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So like, you know, as an audio engineer, like there's tools that are like in the next 10 years probably gonna replace my whole fucking job.
That's in
You
the
know what I'm
next few
saying?
weeks. I've seen that.
I don't know, man. I heard this AI thing yesterday. A buddy of mine, this is a bit of a tangent, but a buddy of mine is an AI programmer, created his own AI, fed it a bunch of shit. It wrote lyrics with soul, which is the only thing I haven't heard like an AI do yet. And it's
Yeah.
fucking terrifying because it was like good.
The main thing
know what
I
I mean?
seen though,
It's over.
the main thing I seen though, and I seen a lot of engineers and stuff really mad about it, like trying to fight it on Reddit, talking in the conversation is the AI audio mixing and mastering, like the editing.
Yeah, some of it is like Lander and like shit like that.
But
that's been
not
around
that
for a
though.
while.
Not that though. That stuff is
yeah,
trash. Like this
yeah.
is like
You're
next
saying,
level. Like
next
this
level
is going.
shit?
This is like a DAW. Like how
Yeah.
CapCut is to video
video
editing.
editing,
Like
yeah.
this is a Logic, but with AI,
Probably.
full AI assist, and it's listening and editing your vocals and putting the plugins on
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
That's a fucking game changer.
Probably.
And
yeah.
it's like a mix of, I don't know, maybe it's the price of everything making people want to go run to things like that. Like
Yeah.
you pay a one-time fee versus paying X amount of dollars. I don't know.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel though? Like how do you feel about stuff like
Where
that?
do you go?
I don't
from there?
care.
You don't care? You
No.
just,
Just like learn how to adapt or fucking die.
Facts,
you know?
facts.
That's
Like,
what I
Facts.
meant. Like, where do you
Facts.
go?
you know,
from
like
there?
when you know streaming destroyed the record industry, and then like you know, this thing, that thing. Like there's always new technology, and like you know,
just
who gives a shit?
find
man?
out how to use it better than
Yeah,
everybody else.
Figure out the art, make the art. It's all that matters. We're all gonna die. Who cares? It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like seriously though, like part of me is concerned about the technology, but also like
I wouldn't
you know,
be.
I'll figure it out.
I wouldn't
We're all,
be.
I'd be
we
terrified.
collectively will
Why?
figure it out.
Yeah. Nah, there's seriously, I have friends that don't even know how to use a computer. There's always going to be
Yeah.
people that need the engineer and stuff. There's always going to be
Like-
the people that are more aware about just
Not even it-
modern.
but
I
it's
mean,
not even that.
flavors, though, you know. Like,
It's gonna be people that that just appreciate the art for what it is. Like
Yeah.
it's going to be more of those people.
But it's no,
Like
it's
tho-
like
Yes.
tho-
Nah, because then what about like there used to be a job of proofreading, like
Yeah.
somebody that would just read the shit you wrote, but
Yeah.
we don't need that anymore at
Yeah.
all. That's like uncommon. So
that's
Yeah.
different.
that's what I mean.
That's
How?
different.
it goes
No,
away and then it comes back in the form of Grammarly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, no,
So
no, no, no,
it
no, no.
makes that
You're
whole
always
industry into an
but
app.
you're always going to need somebody to make a beat for you.
Not
like
I
necessarily.
mean, if you
That's
break
one
down
side of
like
it, though. What about the mixing and mastering side?
I'd
I think that's what we're
rather
real.
I'd rather
it's all just
have
math at the end of the day.
That's what I mean. So,
It's
like,
so I mean like flavor, right? Like everyone has their own individual input. I might
Yeah.
mix the song differently than the music like the robot can, right?
Yeah.
But if the artist doesn't give a shit, which a lot of artists don't,
right.
then like who cares? You
But
know what
well,
I'm
then
saying?
will we
But-
start noticing the
Yes.
difference
Yes.
in
Yeah,
definitions? 'Cause, like,
immediately.
all right, the only time I really started noticing the difference with engineering was like listening to the Joe Budden podcast, like consistently,
Mm.
and hearing how their songs and voices sounded compared to
Yeah.
a lot of other ones, and then
Mm.
noticing like, wow, this is way more richer. I start to hear and notice what they're talking about.
That's when I
Mm.
think of what you're talking about, like the quality.
just just
like, I always-
overall, I can
seriously,
notice like, wow, he has to be
In
mixing
the
and
end,
mastering that
in
than
the end,
better
with
than the others.
in the end, when it comes to audio quality and everything, I always said it from the gate. Ultimately, I want it to sound like the Howard Stern show. Like I always thought that was the most freshest, cleanest, warmest sounding. I didn't care what they was talking about on
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
It just sounded mad good and calming. Like even when I was mad young, like whatever he talking about sounds kind of cool because
That
his
show
voice
is
sounds mad
amazing.
cool.
You get a
That show brought me into
TLM
puberty.
103 microphones, about like 12,
Some
1300
Neumanns.
bucks, something like that.
Ooh.
You just talk like really fucking close up to it.
Yeah,
You put yourself in a treated sound space, and that's it.
that's what we
You know what I'm
need.
saying?
That's what we need. Yeah,
Or you could like
3 different
get a
booths.
robot to try to figure
Yeah,
out
we
how to
gonna
do it.
get
you
a
know what I'm
robot.
saying?
Pod
Yeah.
in
I mean,
three
I
different
want to answer your
booths.
question though, like in fullness, like yeah, like part of me is like freaked out about it. You know what I mean? But,
Yeah.
man, there's so many other things going on. Like
I see you got. Matter of fact, yeah, is that what you're doing right now? Like kind of
Huh.
pivoting, like trying to add more things to your bag.
like
I
with,
see you
like AI, and
like in
shit?
terms of like how you're actually moving, like the type of content you're putting out. Like I see you doing the things with the artists.
Yeah,
Like, are you making the beats live?
like your
on the
secret
spot and they're-
studio thing that looks like super
Oh,
cool.
That Johnson looks lit.
on the spot cookup thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, that, I mean that's just is kind of like
Can-
I
Can you
I wanted
explain that
to-
a little bit more?
Yeah, so like I'll make a beat that I can perform live on the machine or an MPC, and then I'll just record it with like one of these mics, basically, or like a 57, like a SM57, not in
Yeah.
the booth. I don't mix it at all,
No,
and it's just one take raw. Do it once.
Of just having like
like
a
mess.
lot of musicians or artists.
Yeah, it's either I typically do it with people like after we did a session, and it's just like, hey, I've been cooking up this beat, or let's try mess around with this or something like that.
and then y'all
There's not a lot
record
of
it.
thought into it. Yeah.
Like
I
the
ju-
whole process of it.
No,
y'all put
no.
out?
I just do like one shot. So I have this like streaming thing that I plug into my phone, and then it gets the line level of the audio, so I don't have to like edit the video together with the audio. It's just all
Oh, shit.
like if you were to film that with this, but then you had the cable running to your phone, you wouldn't need Logic. It would just go. Oops, sorry. It would just go like right into your phone with
Yeah.
the
shit.
actual audio.
Oh, okay.
So I
fucking lit.
just do those like for fun. You know what I mean? Like create the content demon, if you will. Like I hate making content.
Gotta feed the beast.
Yeah, to a degree, but also it's like, like what I'm really big on is like conversion numbers. You know what I mean? Like if you got a bunch of likes and shit, but they're not converting to streams or converting to sales, like, who
Yeah.
fucking cares?
Exactly.
It's like vanity metrics.
I
you know
think
what
if
mean?
it's what about like viewership though, like just returning viewers, like
But
people
for
can-
what?
you can monetize that.
Yeah,
Aren't
right,
you on
right.
TikTok?
Yeah, no, yeah, I have a TikTok.
The thing that you have going, that on the spot cookup thing,
Yeah.
is something that can potentially go
There's-
viral.
there's
Like
some money
all
in
you
that,
need
I
is
guess,
one
yeah.
fire freestyle on there that goes
Yeah.
viral, and you're continuously making a bag and having the ability to put artists on. That's what
yeah,
I've seen in it.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
it's like
yeah,
it's like an
perhaps.
extension of the on the radar freestyle.
Not even that.
sorta.
What's that? Like the joint Zach Fox used to be on when the boy used to make the beats back in the
Oh,
day.
Kenny Beats.
Kenny Beats, like Zach Fox
Yeah.
just freestyling, like it's something like that, and the lines
Yeah.
of that, like that type of shit is fucking.
I just don't
fire.
really put too much thought into anything that I do.
Yeah,
you know?
nah,
You're
as
the
you should.
most
That's you should. That's the way.
easy-thinking guy
just do
ever.
That's how you
shit.
should be. That's how you
Yeah,
should be. But
yeah.
people that like me that see it as like just that's mad fire, and if he keeps doing this the way he's doing it, somebody's
Yeah.
gonna spit a fire freestyle, and
Yeah.
your stage is gonna go viral.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I
lit.
don't even think it
I'll
needs
keep
that.
doing it.
I think you just keep doing what you're doing.
No, it's
Yeah.
all of it, but for the internet purposes of it, it's always all the matter of one video going viral and people following your page because they like that type of content.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can build an audience through there, and of course you can monetize your social media and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it mostly like because I like to.
But if it says you
You know?
Hell
if you
yeah.
click this button for monetize, you
Yeah.
will get $1,000 right now and
Yeah.
continuously for a month. I mean, continuously every month you're going to just click the button, right?
It depends.
What?
It doesn't move him.
He
The
said,
art
I-
he
moves
says,
him.
is this
Yeah,
going to
the art-
change me?
I've always like tried to do the stuff within the art that moves me.
Yeah.
I
Like, that's why I
respect
stopped
that.
doing the podcast, like Ear Space.
Oh, you
Like
stop.
I took a break. I just
Oh,
was
okay.
kind of like,
Well,
why am I doing this shit?
I feel it, yeah.
alright,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
And like I love everything I do with the studio, like mixing and making beats and stuff. So I continue to do that. But if at some point fall out of love with it, then I'll just go do something else.
I like
I
that.
respect it.
Go sell cars or some shit.
Go sell
Real rap,
cars.
that's what I'm looking to do.
You're trying to be a car salesman too?
Fuck yeah. man.
That's wild.
Why not?
You
I'm
got
good
it.
at talking.
Out here selling lemons.
I seen that
Yeah.
episode of Fresh
Hopefully.
Prince.
Look at this Hyundai Sonata.
Yeah, but yeah,
200,000 miles.
we'll just keep rolling though. Did y'all see that the video of the boy Tay Savage pressing Trap Lil Ross?
Yeah.
And he was mad because Trap Lil Ross made a documentary.
I did see that video.
You know-
I didn't.
You
I
didn't
seen
watch
it.
that
Yeah,
video?
I watched it.
Like
on my own, not after you texted.
you know, but you know who Trap Lil Ross is, right?
Yeah.
No.
Like
Nah.
Trap Lil Ross takes like clips and tweets and things that and Instagram stories that people like an artist posts and he combines all of them and makes a
Internet
document-
journalist.
Yeah, he
Okay.
and makes documentaries out of them.
Okay.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Very very long.
Like independent journalism
yeah,
type shit.
very
Okay.
long, detailed, the script
Yeah.
Very viral.
documentaries.
And he said
that-
some shit
and
the
they get
other guy
millions
didn't
of-
like.
He made a whole documentary about the
Yeah.
guy's life, basically about the murders, and it's all stuff
Yeah.
that the dude said himself. It's
Right.
tweets that he posted himself,
Right.
video clips he posted himself.
Yeah.
Well, then
And
what do you want then?
this guy got
know?
pissed off and caught Trap Lil Ross because Trap Lil Ross left. Why did Trap Lil Ross leave England anyway?
He's super famous over here.
He's in America hanging out with Adam 22.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
And now people can approach him and stuff now. And Tay
He's in
Savage,
the scene.
Tay Savage pulled up on him.
Where's
Yeah.
Tay Savage from?
Chicago, I think.
And he pulled up.
And I guess they was probably in LA or something.
Yeah.
And he caught Trap Lil Ross in a arcade.
And somebody filmed it. We
Yeah,
saw the
somebody
video,
filmed it. The dude,
right?
the dude Tay
Did he
Savage.
do
was
anything, or did he just talk
It was
shit
like
and
a-
they filmed it, and then that made more publicity for the whole thing?
Yeah,
Are you saying this is a rollout?
I'm just saying,
Probably.
like,
it could be.
It's all kind of the same shit, no?
I'm trying to think if I've been
It's a
seeing Tay
rollout.
Savage on Adam 22. I feel like I've been seeing him on Adam.
Yeah, he was on there recently.
It might be
yeah.
to promote something.
Yeah, like everybody that does all these things but don't actually do anything about it, and then they film it. You got to ask, like, well, why is this out there?
So people know
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
I think in certain
Yeah.
communities, that's actually considered cool. Like you
Really?
pressed him and he didn't do anything.
But I was but maybe I'm just getting old or something like that. I would consider, like, if you you went and you took care of it in whatever way that means to you,
Yeah.
that would be the thing that was what needed to
I-
happen. But you made a video about it and put it on TikTok, and
Like, I
everyone's
scared him.
Look at him.
I'm
You know
viral.
what I mean?
I've got in his face and he didn't
Yeah.
do anything about it.
I'm tough.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's beyond
Kick
me.
your ass.
So overall, it's just pathetic.
I wouldn't use like that word, but like, I don't know, man. If you're gonna like, you're saying that this artist said all these things in their music,
Yeah.
and then someone just compiled it all together.
Yeah, tweets about
Yeah.
it, Instagram stories. He just took all that
Hey, man,
stuff.
I'm freedom of the press.
Personally, I like the Trap Lil Ross documentaries and stuff. I like.
I'll have to check them out.
the
I like
NBA
him, but I wish he wasn't the one doing them.
I think he's more. But you had a problem with academics was doing it.
Yeah, I have a problem with him doing
So
it.
who do you want to do it?
I want someone that understands the culture and does it from a space where they're not exploiting people. Because I feel like Act does that too, because he's a geek and a nerd that went to college.
He went to like some nice college too.
Yeah, so when he talks
went to
about all the
Full Sail.
Chicago stuff, it's just like,
Mm.
what are you talking about? And I feel the same with that Trap Lord Ross stuff. He makes things look, he doesn't understand the culture, so he makes things look a lot more sinister than they really are.
Mm.
Like, I feel like it'd be better if shit like that came from people that was actually from that area.
Yeah, like they knew
Mm.
what was going on. They knew what was a real threat. Something was just like a pump fake. Instead of they're making something that probably wasn't even real, seemed like it was like the biggest threat ever.
Yeah.
What if a robot
He
did
went
it?
past his
What if a
grandma's
robot
house
What
with
if,
did
the
what if it was an
AK.
AI that did it?
That made the video?
Yeah, what would
What
your
if it was a
opinion be on it then?
What if it was a Tesla robot? that did
Seriously,
it?
I like Trap Lord Ross doing it. So if the AI's voice sounded like Trap Lord Ross when he did it, I probably still like it.
Mm.
The voice got to be cool. If I'm watching a video just compiled of clips and stuff,
Yeah, right,
like
right.
you got to
You
be
need
able
good
to
voiceover.
narrate it in a good way, and he narrates it in a good way.
Nah,
like
he does his thing. He puts it together
I'll
well.
have to check it out.
Yeah,
He's really about his business,
it's,
but
it's actually fascinating.
I
But
just wish it wasn't some random small dude
from
from
England.
Yeah.
But he's going viral though. I seen him. He's all in America. He's gonna get himself
It gives
hurt.
it gives me vibes of that dude that got shot being in the hood with all them random little rappers. There was some dude, what's that guy that just got shot in Philly? That something Duel.
Oh, YBC.
Yeah, YBC Duel. He did an interview with him running around his hood, and then he got killed the next day.
Who Trap Lord Ross?
Yeah, that's how he went viral.
Oh, I didn't know he was with Trap Lord
No,
Ross.
no, not Trap Lord Ross. A guy like that. He does those investigative journalism, but he does it live, like in the dude's hood.
Oh, I might have seen that.
And then he
is
got
like a wrestler or some shit, like white dude.
There's a lot of them. I think I know which one you're talking about, but
Yeah.
that one specifically, he got shot when he did it in Chicago, and that's how I feel about them dudes. They don't really know what they're doing, and they're making things look a lot worse and putting everybody in danger.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gang.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one though.
Is what
But-
it is. That's my
And yeah,
my take.
and for that one, it is what it is. Tay Savage is dumb. Ever since he said that it could possibly be a rollout, now my mind is all different about my mind is thinking differently about the situation because
You
they're
never know,
on
man.
they're on the same network kind of, and I can see Adam 22 doing some corny stuff
You know how you
like
can
that.
always tell if it's fake though, and I have to go back with this idea and watch it again. Is if you can hear everything that everyone's saying.
Very clear.
Very clear.
There's so many fucking
But the
videos where
crazy-
it's like, "Yo, this is real," and then it's like, "Dude, but wow, how can you hear the person?"
And,
With the
alleged,
mic on 'em,
and
yeah.
I think and Trap Lord Ross was saying something. He was trying to be funny. He said that if you didn't notice on the back of the screen, it said crab, 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 crab. You ain't see that on the gaming screen, like all the top, and I guess that's like some disrespect towards Crips or something like that.
Yeah.
And now that you say that, it could have been a rollout. Even
don't
seeing
know,
that, and they
man.
said it like 4 times on the screen. Like it had 4 of the top scores, and I guess like if Tay Savage is a Crip, it was a rollout.
Definitely a rollout.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about it.
we are. That's
the
that's
point.
exactly what they wanted, and I mean YouTube wants it too because we're going to be in that algorithm. Bang bang. But let's slide to Gucci Mane. I don't even know if you've even heard about
Gucci.
I don't even know if you've even heard about this. Gucci Mane dropped everybody from his label,
Yeah.
but Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
That's and seriously, I was like, oh, that's mad crazy. And then I was like, who are them other artists
Yeah,
anyway?
Who were the other people?
I never heard of none of them. Not one.
Yeah.
Except for the girl that died maybe. Yeah, she died.
I mean,
maybe
it's a business,
6 months
man.
ago.
Realistically, it was
Music's a business.
It was Big Shiesty. It was Big Shiesty, right? A
Big
Big Scar,
Shiesty?
no, Big Scar,
Big
Pooh
Scar,
Shiesty,
he
Big Scar,
died.
Pooh Shiesty, and Fujiano.
Did they have a guy named Big 30 or something? like
Big
that?
30 was Big Scar's man. I think that
Okay.
he got rid of him too when
He
the
was alright,
Big
though.
Scar situation went down. Big Scar passed, and Gucci Mane wanted the chains back, and they didn't want to give him the chains back.
Oh, I remember that whole thing.
Yeah.
Why is everything connected to Gucci die or
I
go
want-
away?
I wanted to ask if Gucci Mane, if Gucci Mane had one of the most unlucky record labels, but there's more labels that's been like more unlucky than that, right?
Bad Boy.
Death Row.
Death Row.
Bad Boy and Death
Bad
Row,
Boy.
everybody died.
Bad Boy just got bad, right? Biggie passed away very
Biggie.
early, but Bad Boy reinvented itself like 10 times
G-Dep.
since.
G-Dep went to jail.
That's like-
What's the bull name?
Black Rob.
Yeah, Black
died.
Rob went to jail for a while.
he passed away during the pandemic.
And he
That's
passed
way
away.
later.
Yeah. Like a lot of them dudes didn't do that well.
Loon.
Yeah, Loon went to jail twice.
Oh, Shine went to jail for mad long.
And
And then,
Shine.
Shine-
Damn. This is keep getting worse and worse.
yeah, and Loon moved to like Afghanistan or something and became a king or something. I know I got the country. I know I got the country wrong and the status completely wrong. But just think about it.
You talking
He
about
moved-
Shine?
Nah, this is Loon actually.
Nah, Sean
Shine-
went to Belize. Sean,
His dad
Sean
was
like
already like a king or something out there.
Sean an ambassador.
Yeah, but Loon actually went to like
thought he became a
Iraq and became like
A sheep.
I thought he became a Philly tax driver.
president, son. One of those high status type things in the Muslim country. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thought he got a corner. I thought he got a corner store in Philly.
Oh, Loon?
Yeah.
Mace
You
became
might
a
have one
preacher.
of those soon. Mace
Bro.
became a
Oh
preacher.
shit, yeah, Mace.
Mario
Craig Mack.
Winans probably went back to church.
Mario Winans still in a bathtub
Yeah, I
in a
was-
jean suit.
Oh yeah, yo.
He's
Bro.
in a bathtub in a jean suit.
What?
You never watched the video?
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was in a bathtub in a jean suit. Was this a gray jean suit?
Bro, it was a blue jean suit.
In a
That's nasty.
Bro,
That
soaking
tub-
wet.
that tub was unusable after that. Think of the stains.
Jean stains. That's what I first thought.
Yeah,
Jean stains
think
all
of the
over.
stains.
Bro, 112.
What happened to
Not happening to
112?
them.
They live their life good. They be doing reunion tours and everything. Still got their
Slim,
voices.
Slim, still Slim.
I think that some people just made. They said Craig Mack died of AIDS though.
I don't know.
I don't know. He died real black. And
Uh,
the nose like Squidward.
So yeah, we just got to cross that whole narrative. 1017 isn't the most unfortunate label. They're just unfortunate.
It's
But
Bad Boy.
it's always Bad Boy. It always
Is
goes
it?
back. It always goes back to Diddy. As long as you try to
Oh,
avoid Diddy,
take
if you
that.
dig too deep into a hip hop conversation,
It
you're
always
always
goes
going to
back to
land back
Diddy.
on Diddy.
I don't know.
There's no way
man.
not to tie yourself back to
Bad
a Diddy.
Boy.
Lil Kim turned into a Chinese lady.
No Limit.
I didn't see that.
No Limit was pretty unfortunate.
No Limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them died too,
No, only one died.
or went to jail from that long.
C Murder went to jail for allegedly.
See, Murder went to jail, and some dude went to jail in like 2000 and just got out.
True.
like, recently. Is that what his name was?
Nah, I made that name up. I was just saying if you gonna run along with
Turk.
it.
Turk, but he was with Cash
Cash Money, yeah.
Soldier Slim.
Soldier Slim died.
Turk out here
Yeah.
talking crazy too, man. I get why they stopped dealing with him.
He the only one that didn't get no money.
Who's the parent company for Bad Boy? 'Cause there's only
It used to be Artista,
Arista.
Arista. My
because
fault.
there's what, like 3 labels, and then all the other labels are just subsidiaries. Of
What is it, like
those
Columbia,
Now they said it's like
Sony,
one.
Yeah,
really.
Columbia, Sony, and Warner Brothers.
Warner? Is it Warner?
Or
Universal.
Universal. Is Universal own Warner Brothers?
What's Interscope
Universal.
under then?
Interscope, I think,
Universal.
is under Universal.
I think
I
it's
remember-
all Universal.
I remember
Yeah,
Columbia
Universal
being
owns
Columbia
like
being really
90%.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
I'd be
I,
interested to see how that plays
those,
out.
what were those were distributors, right?
So yes and no. Like a lot of times, what'll happen is like a big artist will get signed to one of the major labels. Major labels being
Like a Def
like
Jam.
like Sony or like UMG or whatever. And then
Universal.
they'll have their own label, and then those labels will have sub labels.
Yeah.
And those labels will have sub labels, but it all like feeds back up to your Sonys and your Universals or whatever.
But and
But I'd be curious to see like which labels that like sub labels that went bad, which parent companies were they
Yeah.
tied to.
damn, so their only
Just out of
them
curiosity.
people's only power right now is the fact that they already own Mad Music.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I don't see how they can continue to grow.
Yeah, the label thing's weird. I mean, but like having a label behind you, like having the machine behind you and the connections and the really just the finances of being like, hey, we're gonna put like $1 million behind this song.
Yeah,
I can't do that. You know what I mean? So like I'm beat on that aspect. We're gonna pay 100 influencers to make fucking videos of your shit. You know what I mean? Like I can't do that. So like that in that aspect, being signed to a label is helpful if the contract's not completely fucking you over. But
damn.
I'm sorry,
Interscope is
you say you don't
under
swear.
I think-
Universal.
I think seriously,
you guys don't swear on this.
you
Sometimes
can,
Yeah,
you
we've
can
been
do
cussing.
it.
My
We
fault.
Nah,
fucking do.
we curse too much
Yeah,
all the
we-
time.
I was gonna say
But-
I do a lot.
Damn, I lost my train of thought just now. I was about to say
Record
something.
labels.
I was about to say something mad cool, but yeah.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
And Interscope is under Universal. If anybody didn't.
Oh,
hear
really?
that.
Okay.
Interscope is
Yeah.
under Universal.
Universal
Yeah.
runs the game because that's who
Yeah.
Drake's under too.
Yeah.
So that means
just don't see
they
what-
own they ran Cash Money. I always do this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah, I like that. That's that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fucking right.
Got that from the Donald. But yeah,
Birds.
Yeah.
nah, Donald got everybody doing mad stuff with their hands. I've been seeing a lot of it lately. People just doing mad weird hand stuff.
Did you guys go to his thing
Absolutely
last
not.
week?
Toes did.
Yeah.
I did not. I did
I
not.
wasn't even in Lancaster, and I kept on getting text messages, people being like, "Yo, it's like 5 blocks down the road. This fucking
Yeah.
line." It's
Yeah.
They went
crazy."
around like
I heard
one
Elon
cons-
Musk's coming here tomorrow.
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
I want
keep
my
on getting text
$100,
messages
Elon.
about it.
Damn. Oh, who did that?
I want my $100.
That
Elon
phone
Musk.
signal was mad strong. But yeah, oh man, Elon Musk coming.
And the Fed said that him giving out $1 million is illegal. Yeah.
Him giving out 100 million to
He's
who?
giving out. He said every day he was giving out $1 million to any registered voter in a battleground state, which that is us, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But
Oh, because he's buying votes.
the Fed said that basically that's
Buying
can't
votes.
do that.
Elon Musk is always trying to do something.
But he did have the if you register to vote, he'll send you $100. I signed up for that, so hopefully I get my bean.
Damn, I mailed mine ballot in already, but
You can still
I can
sign
still
the
do it. Oh yeah,
joint.
I'm about to get that honey. I
I put
blocked
it in the
him.
joint.
I blocked him. I gotta unblock him to see that.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah, I
dog.
I really hate him.
I'm gonna shoot you a DM. I need my 100,000, dog,
What?
All over the but yeah, you're not getting that.
to
But
vote for the vote.
all over the internet, I've been seeing this story about Michael Jackson beating up Tupac.
Yo, that shit's hilarious. You
Like,
believe
super
it?
fake.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I
What?
don't think
You
it's real.
serious?
I mean, like, I don't think so.
I don't think the biggest artist in the world would
Just
be able
physically.
to be that close to like somebody that just got out of jail.
I mean,
Damn, essay.
I'll cut it out. I'll just bleep it out.
I mean, just like physically, like, was Michael Jackson ever like?
Michael Jackson was probably a tall guy.
Yeah,
He was 5'9".
He was only 5'9".
Yeah,
Why
I
he
know.
look
How tall is
why he
Tupac?
looked like he was larger than life?
I looked it up just for this. What was going viral?
like
with this
what
fight.
era though? I guess like because in my mind, unfortunately, like Michael Jackson is like in my I see him
Yeah,
as, like,
not 50,
frail and
not
shit.
50-year-old
We're
Michael
talking
Jackson.
about-
like,
it would
talking
have to
about,
be.
like when he was like
It had to be post 96.
96 to
Well,
95.
pre- yeah,
okay.
We're
Yeah.
talking about
He was
Yeah.
he was pale, but he was healthy.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he was
black and
he was
white.
about to
Yeah.
turn black. I mean, he
Okay.
was about to turn white.
yeah.
I'm thinking right before that Eddie Murphy video.
Nah, he was
came
most
out.
definitely
I know.
already white at this time.
Yeah, he was pasty
Yeah.
white. by
Yeah.
then.
and the rumor is that he won, not just that
Yeah,
they
he won.
fought.
He beat
He was
Tupac
kind
up.
of healthy back
But
then.
like Jay Black always says when
Maybe.
he's slandering Tupac, that Tupac was like a art school artsy kid,
Yeah.
and
That
you
shit's
know,
going super viral right now.
like he
Huh.
wasn't what.
That girl, who was the girl? Oh, I can't
Quincy
think of her name.
Jones' daughter.
No, the girl. She's the black girl, the political one. She was on the Breakfast Club.
Not Candace Owens.
Candace Owens just had She just had a video that went viral where she was making fun of Tupac, saying that she thinks he's a scam artist, and putting up that video where he talks about being in the creative arts school. I don't know if y'all ever seen that. He has a video where
haven't.
he talks about his mom.
He went like
and all
Baltimore
that,
School of
and
Arts or
he
something.
does a lot of this and a lot of this.
We knew that though.
And she was saying that like, yo, it was a scam. He was an actor hired.
Why is she
to
digging
act like a
Mm.
gangster? This is a video that
That'd
she
be
put out, not
interesting.
my thought.
This is her talking point in 2024.
Dead ass. I seen this on Twitter maybe 2 days ago.
But that stuff, them clips been getting posted forever.
Yeah, but it's still when they keep going viral, that means people are re-seeing it. So that means like people are seeing that. It's something that I always thought. I think Tupac's a sucker.
I always thought Tupac
gets in the
and
gang
Wale
at
was
21?
the same person.
It doesn't take away from the fact that I think that it's yours for sure, and it's doing a lot
I
of
think
it.
it's good now.
And your phone's making that your mic interfere. But
I keep touching it.
but damn,
Who'd you think would have won?
I think that Michael Jackson
think
really
Mike
won.
won.
Yeah.
I think Michael Jackson really beat Tupac up.
Yeah.
I don't think he probably beat him. I probably think he probably smacked him, and Tupac didn't do
Yeah.
nothing.
Nah,
back.
bro, I think Mike drawed on him.
You think he laid hands
Really?
on him?
Bro,
he did have five brothers.
Just because of who it was.
True.
He had 5 brothers, so he most definitely knew how to throw punches
Right.
like the right way.
Yeah.
Like it
So,
was somebody that was like his niece.
maybe.
Yeah, he
He
called
was
the girl.
super soft.
He
I
said, "You
don't think-
can't talk to her like that."
Stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll smack you, Mike.
Tito, get off me. Stop.
And Mike a Crip.
Yeah, I heard that on the internet.
I think I seen like pictures of that. Was it Crip or Blood? Because I think I seen.
He's
I
a
think
Crip or Vice Lord. I don't know if Vice Lord is part of
I seen a
Crips.
picture of him throwing up some gang sign, and he had a shirt that had like a whole bunch of money, like dollar bills on it or
Yeah.
something.
I
Like
think he was doing the bad video and somebody said, Mike, put your hand like this. And now everybody think he was a Crip, man. This guy was an artist, man.
I think he was actually.
He was the biggest artist in the world since he was 12. How the
What's
hell he
that
getting
mean?
how he getting the game?
What's that mean?
Nigga was famous since he was 6. How he getting the game?
How's Chris Brown a blood?
Because he's stupid and became a blood when he was 22 or something dumb. He's fake. Like, no, Michael Jackson
Chris
wasn't in no
Brown's from
gang.
Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's very, very, very possible that Chris Brown could have
Chris
been a blood.
Brown is the same as Tupac, except for he really will beat you up.
You don't think that Chris Brown could have been a blood before he got famous?
No,
When did he get famous?
like about 14.
He could have been a blood at the age of 13, 12.
From Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia's bad news. That's where,
Virginia Bloods and Cali Bloods have nothing to do with each other.
but they're still both bloods. It's probably like the bad news.
I caught that shit last night. I caught that shit late. The bad news, what?
The bad news. You
The
never.
bad news buzz.
Yo.
Them niggas be
Wow.
playing baseball and shit.
Oh, yous are wildin'. Yous are gonna get
They
beat
be
up.
settling all they be selling all their gang wars with video games. The bad news blood.
You
All
never
the
heard of
Goonies bloods.
Yo, you never heard of Newport, Virginia, Newport News, bad news?
I heard of bad news.
I
That's
heard of
where,
bad news.
Michael Vick from.
Yeah, these are making fun of a dangerous group of individuals. Don't be surprised when y'all get
I ain't
some
never
eye
been to
jammies.
Virginia. Fuck them.
Don't be surprised when they
Psych.
start
Psych.
knuckle sandwiches.
The only person I know from Virginia is Redacted, and I'm not nobody scared of that guy.
Who's that? Oh, redacted. I should have picked up on
That's
that
what
one.
I was trying to say.
Yeah, he might try to give you an eye jammy for the subject
That's
and
my
then for
man.
saying his name after. Like, yeah, I know you've been hating on me for a while.
I told you. I knew you was a sucker. That's my man, though. Shout out.
All right, where we want to slide next? What is that?
Oh, my phone. My side.
Tozo was doing
Yeah,
shit.
he's just doing random stuff. But yeah, where
Sound effects, man.
y'all want to go next? Lil Baby said that he's dropping his My Turn album 2.0. Do you think that it's Lil Baby? You think it's his turn again? You think he can come back?
That shit's done.
Yeah, that's over.
When did he run it?
That's over.
When was he running it? Like 2020?
When that Lil Baby
Like
Lil Durk
17,
song
18,
come out.
19.
17, 18, 19, and he stopped running it after that.
Hell yeah.
No,
Yo,
once
that's
it
5
needs to come out.
years.
I'll listen to it, and if I like it, I will listen to it more.
And say that he's running.
No, but I mean, I
How-
don't know.
how
if
is
I
it-
listen to shit.
I
then
think
I'll listen to it.
when people are saying it's my turn, I'm assuming that he means like how Lil Baby was running it for like 4 months, and how the Baby was running it for 4 months, and how Lil Durk was running it for like 4 months.
Yeah, they was all doing their thing for a little
So
bit.
he thinks that he's about to have another 4-month run.
Nah,
That's
it's over.
I don't think that Lil Baby can come back.
When Central
No.
C is flaming you on tracks, it's over, buddy.
I don't even think that's why. I don't
We
think.
could go bun for bun.
I just don't think that.
I
there's-
can't say nothing after I say that. It sounds dumb.
It was dumb.
I said it, everybody just didn't say nothing. Nigga, keep talking.
What you wanted?
nah. Let's have your moment in the sunshine.
I already do.
Nah.
Gang.
Nah. Yeah. Really, I
Go
don't
ahead,
think.
Gumby.
I don't feel like the Lil Baby can have another run unless he does. I don't even see a different lane that he can take or a different approach that he can bring to rapping for him to be able to make a comeback.
Yeah, Atlanta's done.
What if he just starts
Nah.
making some?
We're on to Detroit.
What if he starts rapping like Lupe
Memphis.
Fiasco?
That'd be different.
He could start
I
rapping
mean, yeah, he
like
could get on
42
some soul
Doug.
shit.
He
Yeah.
rap 42, Doug.
Yeah, Detroit and Memphis run shit right now.
Do they?
Yeah, speaking of that, Glorilla 70,000, I think, first week, which we did a little mini review of her album on the last pod.
And what you say, Rod Wave 140K?
I think, yeah, something like that. The mid one something, which is pretty good for Glorilla. I think Rod Wave, that's just his normal shit. He's, I think, cemented himself as a superstar.
Sexy Red just dropped a single today too. It's pretty hard.
Good
Fuck with it.
rips.
I fuck with it. It's
I know.
Sexy Red.
it's
I like
Sexy
Sexy
Red
Red.
She been
Gucci
killing
Man.
it.
Sexy Red Gucci Man. They redid the I Think I Love Her Gucci Man track.
I'm not here for it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
I fuck with it.
I'm not here.
The hoes fuck with it, so I fuck with it.
I don't
It's
know
cool.
how excited I'm
Mm.
about that.
That's what ruined rap.
I-
That sentence ruined rap.
What the hoes fuck with it, so I fuck with it. It-
Now we gotta
'cause
listen to Glorilla.
You don't fuck with the
I think-
Glorilla. Not that bad. You just said the last pod it wasn't that bad.
I think
It
that if
ain't
I-
that bad, but at the same time, I don't like listening to that shit. I can't listen to songs that just talk about ass and titties and not in like
Like an artistic way.
or more like a misogynistic
Yeah.
way. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
like
the
it when it's
bitches
like,
is
show
shaking
me
that-
them ass and titties, not look at my ass and titties. Hey, calm down there, shorty.
You just can't,
Relax.
you can't
Mm.
sing along.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you
got
want
the
to
song-
sing along?
Like she got the song now where they redid the Boosie song and she's like ass, titties, hair, weave, and it's like I can't re-sing. What am I doing? I gotta turn this off.
You looking at ass and titties though.
Yeah,
when
but
it's-
for the music part, it's like, and I need more.
What, ass and titties?
Yeah, I need a little bit more. Like,
Where are you going?
I need something more than you just screaming ass and titties. Like,
Yeah, but if
I agree.
bitches shaking their ass and showing,
I don't know.
I don't
I'm with him.
understand.
I'm understanding
with him.
that art and just fucking.
I'm with him. If I leave this song feeling completely empty, I just wasted 4 minutes or 3
Yeah,
minutes
just
of my
like-
life. That's
But if I'm
Never gonna
looking
listen to
at
it again.
ass and titties,
I can listen
feel like
I can look
the
at that
song
without
is
the
doing
song.
what it needs to do.
Yeah.
I guess in a strip club, is that going to be the basis of your life? Like you want to be able to
Oh,
enjoy music
shit.
in more than one setting.
Oh shit.
Like
But
you just,
if I'm listening to
I'm on my way to
Glorilla,
work.
Sexy Red,
Ass and titties. I'm on my way to church. Ass and titties.
But if
My
I'm
grandma
listening-
just died.
Ass and titties. I'm doing laundry. Ass and titties.
I gotta go do my taxes.
Ass and titties. Like
Gotta go to groceries.
ass and titties.
But I'm a dude,
Like,
so
come
of
on.
course I'm not gonna want to listen to that music. But if I'm out where the hoes is at, yeah, nah, throw that on so these hoes can shake their ass. You feel me?
I'm with that.
How often are you out where the hose is at?
Damn.
A lot.
What's going on here? This nigga
I'm-
shooting.
You trying to get me to fuck up, but it's fine. It's cool.
No, because you said when you're out where the hose is at. I want to know how often, so maybe I can join sometime.
I mean, come out with me on the weekend.
That's crazy. Boy, wow.
Yo.
You know, I haven't been out in weeks, baby. It's been months since
Ass
I've been out.
and titties.
Yeah, like this weekend is gonna be a fire weekend to be out, bro.
Yeah,
like,
this was the
Yeah,
weekend for
totally.
that song.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
All
nothing but
the-
that out.
And you need to make
Yeah.
that. You need to hit the studio and drop that ass and titties so you can, I don't know, narrate your life or whatever you want to do with that bullshit.
Nah,
That's
I just
crazy,
want to
bro.
listen to it around the bitches, bro. Like, my bad. I'm sorry. I like to listen to the music that the hoes like to listen to.
Why don't they like to listen? Why don't they like to listen to more rap?
What the fuck? You want them like throw that Kendrick Lamar on so I can shake my ass, bro? Shut up. You sound stupid.
Yeah, got a beat. All it needs is a beat.
I hate you, nigga. I hate you, but they supposed to shake their ass to
You
that.
can skip that song,
to
even though We
Trauma.
Belong Together is very fire.
I'm on Toe's side with this now.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear Kendrick. Like,
But I just think that that's the only example that you gave, though. Like, there's other types of music.
trying to think of more lyrical that
You kind of right.
gets
Damn.
the ass shaking.
Hate when I agree with y'all.
Yeah.
Q-Tip, A Tribe Called Quest. Do that.
Old
Real
that-
girl.
Do that.
Real
that,
good
that
girl.
Arthritis ass.
Yeah, vibrant
Mm.
thing. Like there's some respectable rap that makes people want to
you're-
move their body.
If you're shaking your body the vibrant thing, you're a gilf by now.
Melissa Ford.
Yeah, like,
I think
you're
that
pushing
I-
fucking 50. by
I
now.
think that in any club setting, the vibrant thing, come on, mad ladies is going crazy.
I
No.
love that song. That's one of
I
my
like
favorite
that song,
songs,
but
yeah.
nah.
I don't think no
It's-
shorty right now is shaking.
Yeah,
to no
it's people
vibrant
our
thing.
age.
You think they're going to leave the dance floor when vibrant thing comes on?
Probably. They're not going to know what to do.
I feel like
Mm,
Laddie
mm,
did this. They
mm,
talked
mm,
about that
mm,
shit.
mm. What?
Then talked about when that comes on, how the shorties do not dance. Like, no, man, that's not getting it popping. I love that song though.
Exactly. Throw on that Sexy Red, Glorilla,
Da,
Carisha.
da, 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 wah, wah, wah. Yeah, let's keep talking. Don't
Throw-
do this to me
throw
again,
on-
dog. Don't do this shit again.
Throw on that- throw-
I mean, thinking you're about to follow it up with something important.
Yeah, I don't know
and
what
then
you're
you just
doing
go-
with that.
I was doing the beat, her beat, and the niggas just stopped saying stuff. Come
First, I
on.
was trying to understand what beat it was. I was like,
Da,
is it the
da,
same
da,
vibrant thing?
da,
Then I was like, this is
da,
Sexy
ba,
Red.
ba, ba,
It's Sexy
ba,
Red, right?
da, da, da. Yeah, she stole the Hurricane Chris beat. If nobody knows.
What beat?
The Halle Berry beat. Her like that song that she just got out popping. It's the Halle Berry beat. Just redone.
Oh, she did that before with Soulja Boy, right?
Yeah, that's kind of her
Yeah.
whole. That's
That's
their
her
new
shit.
vibe. Yeah,
That's her
Remaking.
shit.
How do you feel about the remaking songs thing? Making it's always been a
I
thing.
mean, the
I've seen
artists
people
get
mad
credited,
about-
right?
I've seen people mad
Yeah.
about it though.
It's a cheap era that's going to be forgotten
Is it?
It's the quality
because
of
it
it.
doesn't have any. The replay value is from old memories, so it's like you're going to think of the original songs. You're not going to think of this new
But
crap.
I'm just saying, when B2K dropped that one song, the school bus song.
What?
What's the school bus song? Not B2K. What's the?
I'm mad you remember B2K songs, bro. That's
nah,
crazy.
I remember B2K songs, but what's the song? The All I Do Is Think of You. The other Diddy group, the Young Boys.
Oh,
B5.
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 Yeah.
They made that song that All I Do Is Think of You, the school bus song. Like there's like mad school buses
Yeah,
in
I
the
know what you're
video, and they're
talking
walking
about,
home
yeah.
from school.
Oh,
I
the school
remember,
bus song.
I remember my parents being the same way. Like, we hate this. Stop remaking our classics and
Mm.
stuff. Do you not feel like you're being the same way? Because that B5 song is still fire to this day.
Nigga brought up a B5 song.
Nigga, I don't even know what you talking about.
I
That's
know
so
what he's
crazy.
talking about, but it's like, oh shit.
You don't know B5? All I Do Is Think of You.
I
That was one
don't.
of the
Give us
biggest
a little
songs.
bit.
I'm not hip.
I'm
Give
not
us a
hip
little bit.
either.
You can sing.
I'm not singing.
You
Shout
can
out to the
sing,
white
man.
people.
There's no point
We
in
not
me.
hip. White people not hip.
But
That's
so-
crazy because that
I mean,
it's not. It was his phone getting into the mic.
Sorry.
oh, but since we are getting like short on time with my guy, like,
Yeah, my fault.
yeah, we wanted to get in more like what you're doing, like what your Rok10 Productions,
It's
what's
Rok10?
my fault,
Rok10 Productions.
yeah,
No,
like
it's fine.
all like what that all like encapsulates or like what you all got going on. Are you like trying to create like a culture thing over there?
A cult.
Yeah, cult.
Yeah,
That's what I'm getting the
I have
vibe.
a cult that I've been running now for a while.
When are you taking us? When are you taking them out? When are they drinking?
No,
the
no, no,
drink?
you
Certain
don't-
type of individual you look
Nah,
for?
anybody you can join. We're never gonna ask you to do anything. All you got to do is say yes. We got like 1,000 members. You guys want to join my cult?
Is it a freak off cult?
Nah.
What do you do?
I just like saying I have a cult. It's funny because you ask somebody to be your cult, you don't ever ask them to do anything, and then they forget about it. And then they're in your cult, you forget about it.
But
Life
they're
goes
they're
on,
locked
and they can
in.
Be like, yeah, I got a cult. You say it on podcasts and shit.
Alright.
But like,
No, it's a recording studio. We're celebrating 13 years of business.
Hell yeah.
This coming year.
hell yeah.
Recording, mixing, mastering, pre and post production, whole bunch of projects. We just released Rose in the Fourth came out today.
Yeah, I
we,
seen
we
that.
did the mixing and mastering for that project.
Shout out, Pride.
Shout out all them.
Shout out Dom.
Yep. And then we got just a whole bunch of different projects like currently being worked on within the hip hop space and the rock space and the folk punk space and electronic music, all that good shit. Earspace podcast kind of taking a bit of a break. I kind of fell out of love with it. Planning to bring
which
it back.
Which sucks.
Planning to bring it back in 2025, maybe or not.
I've been to a lot of bars where people
know.
know us just from that.
Oh yeah, you guys came on all together,
Yeah.
and then you were on individually.
Yeah.
I believe you
I
were on
was too,
individually.
yeah.
We got it individually.
Yeah, I
have you
need
on
an
at some
individual
point.
one.
Yeah.
Come on.
But
Black
yeah,
black.
everything's
on black.
moving and shaking, doing a lot of cool music
Beef
stuff.
and broccoli.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't know. I love what you guys are
Yeah.
building on there. I feel like it's like, is it intentional over there, the stuff you're doing? Or I feel like since the way you are, your temperament is just like
It's
a bunch-
casually intentional.
Yeah, like you're just around a bunch of people and you're like, let's do some shit.
I think
Yeah.
every time I ever went to your studio, it's always been that kind of vibe. Like,
Yeah.
hey, just work. Whether it's somebody having a
Yeah.
studio session or you're just having a gathering,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always like, hey, let's just rap.
Oh yeah, we got the hidden sessions too.
Yeah.
So in 2023 we were doing it every week. Now we're doing it 2024. We've been doing it once a month. It's a free 5-hour collaborative session open to any and all artists. You just got to sign up, and then we pick 10 artists every month. And we make a song from scratch. And then at the end of the year / beginning of next year, first quarter, I think, we're going to be releasing a compilation record of all the songs we've done through
That's
the Hidden
crazy.
Session series. Been doing some really cool stuff with Ripple Effect. Big ups
Poppin'.
to Alex and everything they got going on. Yeah, I mean, everything's like well intentioned, obviously, but mapped out over the next like 5 years. I know exactly what I'm doing and what needs to happen in that. It's just I try
Right.
to be like as calm about it as possible.
Yeah,
'cause
definitely.
you can like lose your mind in that shit.
Yeah.
I
But
respect
yeah, I've been
that.
traveling a lot, working with some cool artists that I can't talk about.
Oh yeah.
Keep it under
but,
wraps.
Yeah,
Any region that you can say they're from?
the south
Okay.
of Pennsylvania.
Oh, the
South
south
of
of Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Oh. All right, Southern Lancaster.
No.
No.
I've been going to Atlanta a lot,
Hey.
so that I don't know if that helps at all.
Yeah, no,
But,
that's what's up,
Black
man.
LA.
Hopefully that works out in the best way.
Yeah.
That's lit, man. Making moves out there.
Yeah, everything's been
moves.
pretty cool. I'm happy to be making art every day, and yeah, lately I've been trying to figure out like what to do outside of work because all I
Yeah.
do is just work.
Yeah. Do
So
you feel like
you know what I'm
eventually
saying?
everything you like to do kind of turns into work? Like
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
feel the same way it happens with me.
Yeah.
Like I'll find a new interest and then it turns
And you
into a
figure out
job
how to monetize it,
every
and
single
then
time.
that's kind of to answer or to go into it a bit more what you were saying earlier about like making the videos and like monetizing it and shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what threw me off at Earspace. Is like people started like offering us a lot of money, and I was like, dude, it's ruining like the
What it
what
is.
the thing is, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying I'm balling and by any means, but like I do all right,
Yeah.
and like my financial goals within that world are like I'm fine.
But that
You know
just
what I'm saying?
comes with anything. You build the platform,
Yeah,
ads,
yeah,
sponsors. Like it's going
yeah,
to be a thing forever. People are always going to want to have hands in what you're
yeah,
doing,
yeah,
but you're just turning them down.
yeah. I don't want to do it.
I respect it,
Yeah,
especially
Was
if you don't
it
need it.
you don't want to do it because you didn't want them to like?
And everything's already there. If you just feel like there ain't really too much
yeah,
they can do for you anyway.
yeah. It's just people. I don't want like so for example, I guess like when I'm working with an artist, it's I'm working for them. You know what I mean? I'm doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah,
It's maybe I'll have some artistic decisions here or there or whatever, but the podcast was like my little thing.
yeah,
I don't want people telling me what to do with that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm
trying to
willing
get
to
at.
like lose money off of that if it means I get to do what I want to do.
but they're trying
You
to
know what I mean?
basically tell you how to go about things
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
who to have on.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
But they telling you who not to have on.
Yeah.
Probably trying to like pump feed you.
Well, so Earspace is in a weird kind of place that like it's like the whole like description of it or whatever is like getting to know people here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and it's just me like swearing and like talking about doing mushrooms and like whatever, you know.
Yeah,
That's what makes it though.
Which
it's
is
lit.
cool, and I'm happy with that. But like, yeah, certain like parties were like, "Wow, you have this platform. Like, would really like you to make it more like clean or whatever." And I was like, "Fuck that." You know?
Keep that ear nice and dirty.
Punk
Yeah,
rock,
no,
man.
stick to what it is and
Yeah.
grow on your own. Like we're in a world where you can just grow on your own anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like maybe a good analogy or whatever is like I refused to use auto tune for the first like 5 or 6 years of the studio beat
Yeah.
Oh
in
shit.
business. Lost thousands and thousands of
Yeah.
dollars because of that.
They used to always
I
say
just
that you don't
refused to do
that.
it. I'd be like, no, I'm not going to do it because I think if you're going to sing, you should know how to sing. Now I came to the conclusion that it's a tool. You know what I mean? It's not like some things like I don't know if you guys are hip, but like Melodyne stuff like that,
course.
where you can like
Yeah.
specifically make it sound whatever.
Pitch correction.
Yeah. Now I use autotune. I use pitch correction, all that. But for the longest time, I was like, this is my opinion. I'm going to stick to it, regardless of how much money you want to throw at me
Yeah.
or whatever. And I'm very proud that I have that.
When
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to fold for
I
money.
think when I first started going to studios out here, well, not trying to go to studios. That's why I
Mhm.
always recorded myself.
Mhm.
They wouldn't want to use no type of effects either. They would say basically along the lines of what
Yeah.
you were saying. So I
Yeah.
always just got in the habit of recording myself and
Yeah.
doing everything myself and having control.
I came to the conclusion, you know, after I should have done it earlier, just from a business perspective, that ultimately whatever I'm doing is helping out the artist. To make
Yeah,
their thing. If
facts.
you want to use autotune, by all means, use
like-
autotune.
It's like Cher coming through the studio and be like, yo,
Yeah,
we're not doing this, Cher.
But part of me at the time was like, I don't want to like push the narrative of what I thought was like messing up the industry of music or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that was an immature thought. you know?
Yeah, it's
I
always
grew
me
up.
having an opinion and then me asking myself,
Yeah.
who am I? Who
Yeah,
am I to
right.
say?
Yeah, who am I to say? Like, yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Every
Literally.
single time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I mean everything's trying to think of other stuff. We're always releasing beats, custom instrumentals, all that good stuff. Been getting into sync licensing recently.
Okay.
What's
Like
that?
it's like licensing music for TV and film
Be in the back of the
and video games and stuff.
commercials
There's a
and all
lot
that.
of money to be made in that world.
I've been hearing about that for a while.
Yeah. It's very competitive, but like once you get like one, it's like easier.
You're,
And
you're
you're-
up
you're
in the
in.
algorithm, like
Yeah,
they're,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
That's fucking lit.
it's just good
Um,
just to be in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Just
Yeah.
getting in the pool, getting in the game.
But yeah, just making music, doing that whole thing. I'm actually leaving here quite shortly to do
Yeah,
another
we
session.
know we gotta get you out of here.
Had
soon.
one, yeah, I got another like 20 minutes.
What about like outside of recording and all that? Got any other hobbies other than that?
He said he's
Shoot
trying to
guns a
find
lot.
something.
Shooting guns?
Yeah, I'm a big shooter of guns. I'm trying to like
Favorite gun?
I'm trying to get into a 3-gun, like competition, pistol, rifle, shotgun. I think
Yeah,
it's
some
a
girl
good
went to the
thing.
Olympics.
Yeah,
Rifle.
I think it's a good skill to have. You know, be able to accurately shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Got me a little scared now.
Yeah.
No, you
So
should.
you getting like
You should
quick
be allowed to
draw,
shoot a
quick
gun.
draw
Yeah,
McGraw
yeah, or like, and you got to
tournaments.
run, you got to transition different targets and stuff. It's very expensive. So I started in like 2018, 19, and then 2020 happened. Bullet prices went fucking skyrocketed, and I was like, I can't afford to do this when like it's like $1 per bullet. You know what I mean? Like that's insane. For I think it was 5.56 was like 80 cents a round in the height of ammo prices being horrible. So I stopped for a while, but I've been slowly getting back into it. It's a lot of fun. I like that. I bought some golf clubs the other day. I've been thinking about getting into that shit, but it's like,
That's more
you
expensive
know,
than shooting
fucking
guns.
yeah. And
I
it's
want to get in the golf bad.
I just been going to the
You wanna get
driving
into golf?
range.
Seems so fun.
I swear, golf looks like the boringest.
Hell
It's,
no.
it's
Nah, you
very
drink.
satisfying when you hit. Yeah, you get real fucked up in golf.
Yeah, all you do
Or
is drive
messed up,
around,
sorry.
drink, smoke.
Yeah, you gotta get lit and then golf.
Yeah, chill with your boys.
I play pool sometimes. Billiards.
I like playing pool.
Yeah, I don't mind pool.
I don't know, but it is going to
Yeah.
come to the time
There
where you
gotta
gotta
be
find
wings
that
involved.
cool, calm, laid
course.
back hobby.
And
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah,
I like having discussions with people about stuff. That's probably my.
That's
favorite
always the
thing to do.
best. That's always the best. But
In-depth.
we're in a
convos.
world where most people ain't really trying to talk about anything, or when you do
Yeah.
actually start having a conversation, people are like, "Oh, I don't want to talk about this. This
You
is
gotta
too deep.
Find,
this is too
find
deep
new
for me."
friends, man.
Those
I'll
are
actually seek and destroy, man. Search and destroy, man. If if it doesn't
Yeah.
fit for me, I'll just
Yeah.
move along. Cause I
Yeah.
would hate to be in a smoke session like, aha, you're doing too much, or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
those are definitely like relationship building sports. Golf, billiards, those
Yeah.
shits where you get business deals done, things like that.
Spades.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that shit.
We've been shooting dice a lot at the studio lately.
Hey,
like craps.
Yeah.
I ain't
all
did that
kinds
shit
of
in a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss
That's
shooting
been
dice.
fun.
Always against the dice game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm anti.
It's always it's slightly.
How you against
matter
the
of-
dice game when we used to have a dice game after every episode?
We just roll some dice really quick just to pick
Yeah,
a title.
how is
Just to see who
how
picks
is
the
that not
title.
a? Yeah, that's like craps.
But like just
Yeah.
I always feel like dice games are cool for a small amount of time, and then it's inevitable that somebody gets punched.
Yeah, you have to watch.
Depends
How much do you let in?
It depends on how much money.
It can
you
be the same
lose.
group of people. Like seriously, after a while, somebody's throwing a punch. Like it could be weeks, months, even a
Yeah.
year goes by of having fun playing dice,
Yeah.
and then somebody gets decked.
I don't
and
worry about the puncher. I worry about the scammer.
That's when
Oh,
the
the
punches.
weighted die.
Yeah,
That brings
people
the
that come
punches
in.
too.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
brings the swings too.
I remember before doing that, and some old head came in and let me win, and then took all my money back.
I remember what I lived in on Green Street, my most hoodest block that I've lived on, and
That's
we used
the
to
era I'm
literally
talking about.
shoot dice on the porch like every day.
It was your uncle.
I used to leave work, cash out a 20, come home and try to double up my bread.
Yeah.
Your uncle scammed the shit out of me when I was 17.
Ran everybody's pockets.
Shout out.
I've also been getting into sculpting with clay recently.
Jesus Christ, guy. What do you got?
You've been
Sculpting
making
with
your own
clay.
pieces.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of clay and I've just been mushing it around with my hands, trying to make cool shit. But everything I make is like terrifying. I don't know.
You don't
Yeah,
got the
it's like-
thing, the spinny thing?
No, I'm not that advanced. I just got the stuff I can pop in the oven for like 15 minutes and it hardens. But everything I try and make ends up being like some scary shit.
You told
Man, different
Yeah.
types
You
of
I'll show you.
asked-
I'll send you guys some pictures.
A whole
you
bunch of
asked him if he got his
ashtrays.
demi moron from Ghost.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do your ghost.
Yeah, right. No. Just trying to do different creative stuff that I think would be beneficial. You know,
Nah,
I should
that's
probably
fire.
just go to the gym and do that whole thing. But yeah.
It's weird that Whoopi Goldberg's in that movie.
In Ghost.
In Ghost.
Yeah, she really doesn't fit in.
Whoopi Goldberg's
Shout
in
out
Ghost.
to Whoopi.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Exactly. Why the fuck is she in
I don't know
that
if I've
movie?
actually ever seen that movie. I've
I
just
didn't
like seen the
really-
clips where I'm like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I know the movie with the guy and the
Yeah.
clay. You know.
That shit was like, I was a kid when that came out. But
Is that like
Wow.
is that how you feel about Samuel L. Jackson in Die Hard?
Samuel L. Jackson's in Die Hard?
Die Hard too.
Yeah.
What the
Is that
This
random?
guy's in
Am I not the only
every-
person?
Yeah.
I feel like
I didn't know that.
damn, I'm lucky
Well,
I'm
off
not
top
alone
of my-
because
off the top of my head, I'm like, yeah, Bruce Willis is Die Hard, and then there's other people. in the
Bruce
movie?
Willis is standing on a
Ooh.
corner with a sign that says "I hate N-words." He's in the hood, and Samuel L.
That's his
Jackson
name
is
was
working.
Zeus.
Yeah, and Samuel L.
didn't
Jackson working in
know.
the store. He's working in the store, and the kid's like, "Yo, there's a white man on the corner." He's like, "There's always white men on the corner." He's like, "No, this is different." And he goes out there, and it's Bruce Willis standing like, "I hate N-words" in
No
front of
shit.
in front of the whole group of gangsters, and Samuel L.
I
Jackson
don't
runs
remember
out.
that part.
Samuel L. Jackson runs out. Do you know what you're doing out here? I'm
That's-
out.
That sounds like Samuel
You
L.
got 10
Jackson.
seconds before these guys turn around and kick you. And then the dudes turn around and
Yeah.
try to kick his ass.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I'm happy I'm not alone because I was just watching this the other day. Like, I do
Yeah,
not
his name
remember.
Zeus.
Oh, so you remember it.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I did not remember that, but yeah.
This thing is in every movie
Bro, he was in Star Wars.
for a minute.
The ball
Mm.
just pops up
And
with things
Avengers. How do you pull that off?
and just does the same thing in
Yeah,
every
literally,
single,
he was the
every
same
single one.
character
Mm.
in like every movie.
Gotta love Samuel L. Jackson. But speaking of, since we
Why there's snakes on this damn
Well, yeah.
starship?
I don't know if we should continue on the topics or let Byron.
Let him get out
Yeah,
of
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yeah.
Do, I got like. Everyone always wants to work on Fridays. I don't know what it is about that. Yeah, I mean, I can kick it for a couple, but I do need to leave if you guys want to transition into something else that works.
You got any sports teams? Real quick, sports teams.
I do not watch sports
Come
as a
on,
whole.
man.
Literally looks
man.
like a person that doesn't watch sports.
He looks like a Boston.
For
fan.
mad long, I
I-
thought that you wasn't a human.
I used to play like football in like high school, and then it was like
Fuck
I
it.
spend my time doing other things. No knock
Drugs.
to, yeah, drugs mostly.
love
I used to
those.
be a big drug person.
Everybody
drug
used
Not
to.
much anymore.
Oh, speaking of drugs, yo, we might as well just get this off. Pink
Pink
cocaine.
cocaine.
Pink cocaine, bro.
Oh yeah, 2C.
What the hell?
I did that in Miami.
You did.
Hey.
Yeah.
What is up with this stuff?
It's
Because
scary. Don't do it.
I heard it's turning people into
Oh.
actual crackheads.
Yeah,
so.
probably. Well, so the biggest issue with 2C is, well, first misconception. There's a drug called 2CB. That's not what we're talking about. That's like a research chem. You may have encountered it in life. Who knows? But 2C is the pink cocaine, very popular in South Florida. It's kind of just like a mix of random shit.
Right, it's
So,
like ketamine, Molly.
Yeah, sometimes it might be ketamine, Molly, and crack or
Also, it's
coke or
hilarious.
whatever.
They said it's rare that they
Sometimes
actually
it's-
find cocaine in it.
Yeah, it's mostly, sometimes it's fentanyl and this and that and whatever. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's pink powder that, from what I understand, there was a documentary on Vice I saw about it a while ago, but it's just kind of like the scraps of everything else. You put it together and you dye it pink and you
Did-
make it taste like sweet.
Did any of y'all see
And,
Get Him to the Greek?
Yeah, I saw that.
Do y'all remember Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought why
Similar
that's why I said
concept.
Larry.
He's doing
Yo.
Tusi.
And that
Similar
Diddy
to-
got fucking
Bro,
caught
yeah.
with pink
Did he?
cocaine.
Did he got caught with Tusi?
When he was handing himself in New York, and they just popped
Yeah.
up on him. He had some of it on him.
Yeah.
That's
makes
It's,
sense.
I'm
crazy.
just hearing about this stuff
That's
this
real.
week.
Yeah, it's not,
Because
it's
both
not
died
here.
from it.
Yeah,
Ha-
it wasn't
who?
here.
The dude from One Direction.
Yeah, he jumped off the
balcony.
Yeah,
Yo,
wow. And they said he was tweaking for like a week.
Are there rappers rapping about this stuff? Is there
Yeah,
any rapper
ish.
promoting Tusi?
Yeah, there have been. I've
Kodak.
heard-
Nah, that was Flocka.
Is that different?
I've heard
Yeah,
it in
Flocka's
songs,
different.
but it's not. It's just now in the last couple of years it has been like left Florida.
Yeah, I see that. I've seen that it's a popular party drug, but all I'm hearing is bad things
Yeah, I
about it.
wouldn't recommend doing drugs in general.
Yeah, drugs are bad. Kids.
You never know what it is.
Okay.
But-
Seriously,
Eat mushrooms, you know
but
what it is.
2019 might have been the last time that I really messed with like any type of
I
turn up.
accidentally did some ecstasy the other day.
Yeah, that's what I'm staying
Yeah,
away
me too.
from. All that
Like,
It was an oopsie.
MDMAs, all that type of
was
stuff.
it a good oopsie?
Yeah, I had a fun time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I gave up shrooms because they were starting to make me feel weird, and I just stick with the bud.
Tootsie,
Mm.
Tootsie versus Molly. Which one's better?
Well, 2C is horrible. You shouldn't do it.
Alright.
Because you never know what it is. Like you could have pink Molly and someone would be like, "It's 2C."
And it'd be
You know what I
fat.
mean? But yeah, you don't know. But that's the thing too, is you get if you're gonna do drugs in this day as responsible adults, you get a test kit.
That's
You
a
know what I
fact.
mean? You buy
Yeah.
the drugs, you put it in the test kit, you see what it is, you decide if that's what you
That's
want to
what you were trying to get into.
I say the
Yeah.
best way to do it is buy an uncracked script.
Before you
with-
go, you said you
with the
took
seal.
that. You took the ecstasy by accident. Are
It
you
wasn't
saying
it wasn't
you got
necessarily by
roofied?
no. It wasn't really necessarily by accident. I just wasn't planning on doing that day. So I say that it was by accident.
Damn, I was
Because
trying
when it
to-
was
I was
presented
trying
to
to
me,
get you.
no, when it was presented to me, I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Bro, I'm still trying to figure out how they put roofie in the baby oil.
DMT.
No, it's what GHB is the chemical for the most part that is like whatever roofies are or whatever. I used to know these gentlemen that would do it on purpose.
They put it
Yo,
in baby
doing
oil?
roofies
No,
on
like
purpose
they would
is
do it
wild.
to themselves. Yeah.
Is there like a real medical purpose for roofies to be a thing? Is Rohypnol used for anything else besides
I
drug
don't know,
and
man.
date raping?
It's probably
date
some
scraping.
weird like shit, like how they have like medical cocaine or
Like fentanyl.
whatever. Yeah, right, something like that maybe. But I don't know what it would be.
Like what? I would be trying to think of it. Like what would
Yeah.
anybody need a
It's
drug
scary as hell, man.
that puts you out of your mind? It's not
Yeah.
even like a laughing gas or anything. It just makes you.
You wanna
Not
take-
remember.
You want to take
Not
that
remember.
Michael Jackson trip?
Yeah, it's creepy.
That's
stuff.
morphine.
You got to be careful. You got to.
Are you saying
do
you want to go
drugs.
to a P&B Rock concert? That's crazy.
I'm not clipping that. I think people should know the real you.
Are you
Okay.
saying you want to get in a tub with Whitney Houston?
I'm not clipping that either. People should know the real you also.
Shout out to Whitney Houston. Lots of
R.I.P.
great music.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Well, thank you guys for having me on the podcast.
Well, you thought I was gonna say something else?
Yeah, bro, keep going. bro.
Oh, you thought I was gonna say Nipsey next thing?
Nah, free Mel Gibson.
Damn.
What?
What's this podcast called? The Disrespectful Podcast?
I don't care if you like
I
this
don't care if you
podcast.
like this podcast. IDCYL.
No, I'm just playing.
But yeah,
This is cool though. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for
hope I
coming,
did
Thanks for
good in your
coming out.
thing.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
bro.
thanks for pulling up,
Appreciate
man.
you.
It's
Yeah.
been lit, man.
Yeah.
Nice work. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a good part to clip so we can continue to.
Hell yeah. Good to see you guys.
Good to
I
see
gotta
you
get
too,
on out
broski.
of here. I'm gonna go do some drugs, make some money. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta
Don't
clip
do
that
drugs,
one.
kids.
Yeah. So where y'all want to go with this?
What's next on the list?
On the list, what we got? I'll do some clipping to make this look smooth.
Ding, ding,
I
ding,
want
ding.
seriously. I didn't understand Toes' topic of black people wanting to play white characters.
Yeah, get into that, Tozy.
Like, could you? When I was trying to understand it, and I was trying to look into it, and I couldn't get too many examples of black people trying to play white characters. I'm trying to feel how you feel, but I don't know.
All right. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but Winston Duke said he wanted to be casted as Batman.
All right.
Bro, Bruce Wayne is white.
Sometimes, right? They say I don't
Every
know.
time.
He doesn't
There's
seem
never
like a
been
he
there's
doesn't
never
seem
been
like
a
white
black
guy.
Batman. Batman's not.
Why did
Batman is not a white character.
he ever identify as white? Like, I'm a white male.
Bro,
He's just a guy with a raspy voice.
Bruce Wayne is white, correct?
In
not
that
sure.
in that universe.
They told us he was white.
Bruce Wayne has always been white.
I mean, he's a fair-skinned individual.
He's white.
So
If
to that,
Alfred could be black in some world, then Bruce Wayne could be.
Where was
black.
Alfred Black?
There was some series.
why do you have a problem with a black male playing Batman?
Why are you racist?
I'm not racist.
What you got against it?
There's literally other black superheroes.
No.
Green Lantern,
Fuck that.
But like
What?
as big as
And
Batman,
the Green Lantern that I met was white.
John
As
Stewart.
big as Batman.
John Stewart was black.
all we got is Blade and Black Panther.
Static Shock.
And the Iron Man's buddy.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We didn't call Blade
Silver
or
Iron
Black
Man.
Panther anybody's buddy
Right.
or this guy's friend.
Why did the first gay superhero have to be black?
Who's that?
Blade.
Blade was gay.
Blade, gay as a shit.
Well, it does make the sense to name Blade. That's what that is,
Yeah,
right?
that's what it's called. That's why they call it that.
Zorro was a gay Blade.
Nah,
We're-
Zorro had the hose.
We're not clipping that.
What?
We want these people to know the real you.
Me being slightly confused. I'm just slightly confused.
Zorro used to put the Z
Hey,
on a
yo.
shorty dress and it would drop.
I didn't
That
seriously.
shit be my favorite shit.
I didn't know Blade was gay though. Like,
I didn't know Blade was gay either.
Flaming homosexual.
you're making him like sound like he was Omar from The Wire.
At night he would turn into Blade, but during the day he would turn into Blade.
Blade Brown.
Blaze.
That's a crazy name too, Blade Brown.
Blaze.
Damn, what topic was this that we was
No,
on?
But
yeah,
nah,
why is
so-
Toes racist?
So you got Winston Duke wanting to be Batman.
Yeah.
Idris Elba wanted to be James Bond.
Good transition.
Bro,
James,
What?
I think
James Bond I felt like James Bond was a position and Batman is a position. These guys
James
are,
Bond was
these
not
guys'
a position.
these guys' job was to get in that suit and be that person. Like Batman's job is to get in that suit and be that person. When one Batman goes, it can be a new Batman. He's not gonna live forever, right? But Batman should be around forever. Why can't a black man hold the position down for a little bit?
And be Bruce Wayne.
You think that they should I'm not under the impression that they're taking the same original Batman storyline and just putting a black man in his clothes, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I wish
I
they
don't
would
think that's
switch
what
it
I
around a
think that
little
they're
bit.
doing like a
how-
Miles
how-
Morales.
Miles Morales Batman.
Nah, like how they brought Miles Morales is a kid that got bit by a spider also and got those powers, and he has his own storyline. He's not living Peter Parker's storyline.
Bro, all right. If Batman was a rich person walking down a crime alley or whatever the fuck that was, and his parents got shot, he'd just be a regular nigga, bro.
Batman has to be Diddy's son, and he has to go and break him out.
I
A
think
rich black kid.
Nah, I think that somebody's probably goes to this black man. He's probably working like a hard job or something. Maybe a police officer gets shot or something.
And they rebuild
They
him.
rebuild him. Like they bring him back, save him, take him to Gotham Dungeon or whatever that thing is.
They turn him
and
into Robo
Give
Bat.
him this suit. He wakes up. He's freaked out. What is this? Throws a guy across the room. By
So he's
accident.
RoboCop now. What the fuck?
That happened in RoboCop.
He'd be like,
Bro, the
chill
dude
out.
died.
How they going to introduce a new black Batman though?
Exactly.
Like
They already really did that with iRobot. That's kind of that plot.
no, that's the plot of every movie.
I'm just saying. iRobot is a black dude. He was a cop. He got killed.
You
and
think
then
these
they
people are
rebuilt him.
actually creative? Like they get mad creative for how they introduce these
They
characters?
might figure something else out.
Miles Morales got bit by a spider. How else was he gonna
He
become
could be a
Spider-Man?
black dude. A gang beats him up, and then he works out, beats the gang up, and then I don't know. Y'all gotta fill the rest in. Give me some ideas. He works out. That's part of the Batman plot. Don't do that. The Batman movie, he does that. He gets beat up or something. Then he works out in the mountains, and then comes back stronger type shit. Don't do that, y'all.
This nigga just went and became Karate Kid and came back.
That is that's part of the movie. That's part of the Christian Bale Batman.
Yo, that nigga
He
got
definitely does that.
arrested. He got arrested and then met the dude.
Is that your only example of a black person? Just that and Idris Elba playing James Bond, and you're already sick of it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sick of it because there's bro, Spawn. Why can't we get another Spawn instead? Spawn's black.
I'm cool with the biggest ones becoming black. Like I want the mainstream ones to be black. Like we can't get a black.
Why can't-
we might not need a black Superman. We might not need a black Superman. That might be
Nah,
weird.
that would be weird.
That'd be mad weird.
That would be like having a white
And-
Black Panther.
And they can probably keep Captain America also.
Oh, we already
Well, he's
got
already
black.
black.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, that's what's the dude? Papa
Sam.
Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papa.
Tupac.
Yeah, he was mad niggas for her.
They could have kept Captain America, but I'm cool with a black guy being Captain America. How's that working out?
Well, the movie comes out soon.
Oh, it hasn't dropped yet, so nobody's seen it yet.
Nah, nobody's seen it, but the
Oh.
series wasn't that bad.
He's hit the Captain America in the series.
Yeah,
Oh, so he's already played Captain America.
pretty much. But at the end, he fully embraced
I'm-
like his role.
I'm
more or
about to
less.
start getting into that type of stuff though, like watching that type of stuff. The only one I really liked was Black Lightning. Loved that show.
The cartoon one?
Nah,
Nah, it was a live action
the
one.
one that was on Netflix.
Yeah,
I watched
it
it
was
on
a
Netflix.
CW show.
Fire.
That's crazy because the cartoon used to be on the CW too.
You
Was it
talking
car-
about Static Shock?
Same shit. That's him growing up.
No, it's-
Static Shocks turn into lightning.
I feel like you're wrong.
I feel.
Just go with it. I'm potting, man.
I know
I'm
y'all-
just supposed to follow you on this wrong,
just keep
on
going.
this wrong ass path.
I'm just trying to run into some of y'all topics that y'all got. Just seeing what y'all feeling.
Shit, what's up with your mans, bro? Your man's not playing back to backs.
I mean, let's go into that. We can get into basketball a little bit. Come on,
We
man.
got all right, let's get into Chet Holmgren, young boy, and Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, because Jokic is a bitch for real. He showed him. Jokic misses a shot, bitches to the ref. Chet takes the lane, drives down like a real American center learns since they were a kid. Drive the lane after you play defense. Boom, crazy ass dunk from like fucking the free throw line.
What's your OKC prediction?
They're gonna be top two in the West.
I'm trying to think of the West.
They're gonna be top two in the West.
The West is crazy again.
Is it?
Are the Spurs a factor?
No.
Who knows? Wemby's the next one.
Yeah, but
I think they're going to make a huge jump. I think the Spurs are going to be like a 6 seed. This year.
playing team.
Is Golden State a factor?
6 seed's
Yes.
close.
Golden State is a factor.
Yes. As long as
The
Steph-
Mavericks are a factor.
Mavericks are a factor.
Klay Thompson looking like he got his old, like he found his old shoes.
You're talking about like lower end of the bracket, lower end of the 8.
Nah, it's the beginning of the season, and we don't know what these teams are. None of these are bum teams.
We still got the Suns out there.
Yeah, the Suns is out there.
But I just don't believe in the Devin Booker thing and all that. I don't think that. I think that he's going to be a Chris Paul kind of guy.
That's Devin Bradley Beal.
Devin Booker proved himself over the Olympics that he's a true two-way player. He can give you 70 and he can lock down.
You think he's going to get a chip though?
He could.
He
has Kevin
Durant.
It depends on how healthy Bradley Beal
is.
And he has Bradley Beal.
And then
people act like Bradley Beal.
And
then
not everybody got to see the fucking. My bad, I'm cleaning that. But the rejuvenated Celtics.
Now the Celtics didn't miss a step.
You seen the new Celtics?
Celtics.
They're not new.
The Rain Men.
They're not new.
They wasn't
didn't add
shooting.
anything.
They wasn't shooting like that though.
One team that everybody's sleeping on, the Magic. Magic.
They're not a threat.
They're guard heavy.
Yeah, watch the Magic gonna be some Banchero, whatever.
Paolo.
Yeah.
Next level.
Nah,
it's gonna be his league.
The only teams that's built to stop Boston is
Sixers.
OKC. Hell no.
Sixers.
Your man's not even playing back to backs
during the season.
I want to be a Sixers hater, but Joel Embiid, Paul George,
not going to stay healthy.
Tyrese Maxey.
That's who you're going to have to depend on.
I don't see both Joel Embiid and Paul George both going down, and Paul George and Tyrese Maxey should be a beautiful combination.
I feel like they're
already
a squad.
What? All of them out there.
Embiid's out a week? This whole week, right?
I guess we're hoping. Back. Yeah, we're hoping next week he starts playing.
And then
I don't know how he's going to not play back.
And then Paul George is out for what? 2 more weeks?
Yeah. He's just making his way back.
I wasn't excited for the NBA season until the NBA season started, and that happens too often.
So
those first couple games,
you're already under investigation.
They're going to have to clean that up. He shouldn't have said that. He's going to have to clean that up.
Clean what up?
Sure. He shouldn't have said, "Yo, I'll probably never play a back-to-back again."
I think that he should never play a back-to-back.
Yeah.
Like look, Monday, Tuesday.
The NBA hates that because, all right, now when it goes to ticket sales, if you're coming to watch the Sixers and you see, oh, they just played last night, I'm not watching that.
The fans should know, and those tickets on the days that he's not there should either be cheaper or something, or you just got to give him a show.
Yes, us, the consumers, it works for us. But if we're running a business, exactly. If we're running a business and if we're in cahoots with the gambling sites, they don't want that. That ruins every over, under.
But if it prolongs your main guy's season, then they make a bigger bag. In the playoffs, they make a bigger bag because people that don't even normally bet during the playoffs. Everybody steps in.
But the season is what, 3 times the length of the
what's that mean?
The postseason?
Do you think? I don't think that teams should play back to backs anyway.
I don't think so.
So I mean, they should scratch that whole thing. Like these guys are putting in way too much work out there. Injuries is up more than ever. Like people are getting injured every day.
Well, this is the 8th season we've got in like 7 years.
What you mean?
You talking about the pandemic year?
Yeah, that pandemic year where it was like 2 seasons in 1 year.
Yeah, because they played until like. I think it played until September, and then
had like a 2-month break, and then came right back in October, bro. Like, nah, what are we doing?
But overall, y'all feel like it's gonna be whoever versus Boston.
It's gonna be OKC or Minnesota versus Boston.
So nobody out of the East is coming out.
I'm taking the Sixers, but
the Bucks maybe.
The Bucks look crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
they look nuts.
The Bucks, and that's without Middleton.
It's getting to the point where you kind of just forget what teams are in the East now. But the Knicks gotta get some type of respect.
Not the East.
Next would be top 3, top 4.
But East? It's like, the way you are saying it's like a by default top 4.
Nah, I think the East got a solid 6.
Mikal Bridges got fixed his shot.
They're forgetting about the Pacers.
He did change his shot.
They're forgetting about the Heat.
The
Cleveland.
Kings.
The Heat.
That's the West. That's the West.
Nobody care about the Bulls, but all right, side note.
Nobody cares about the Bulls.
Side notes, fuck all of that. Dipset, Cam, Jim Jones, Jewels. Who would match up ball brother-wise? LiAngelo, Lonzo, and Jello. Who would be Cam?
Cam is Lonzo.
Cam is
Jewels.
Jewels is
Mello. No, Jewels is Mello.
The number one is easy.
Jewels is Mello.
Mello.
And
but the other two, who
Cam is Mello.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nah, Cam is Lonzo Ball.
Cam is Mello.
Cam is Mello. the superstar.
Lonzo came in first. He was a superstar, and then remember how Jewels came in, and Jewels really turned it. Jewels is mellow. Jewels came in after Cam.
That's so disrespectful to me.
After Cam, and
I
became
feel like Lonzo would be.
But
would be-
where's Jewels
seriously,
at now?
realistically, out of all the Dipset members,
right?
no disrespect, Jewels is the only one that had that real big commercially
could be the number one rapper.
Yeah, could be the number one rapper fame. Like we always respected Cam. Like you fire, you an OG, you a legend. But this Jewels guy, we was putting him up there with Wayne at one time. I can't feel my face days.
That's a fact.
And Mellow Ball, he has potential to be, except for he gets hurt. Like you could shake his hand and he gets injured. But like when he's out there, he has the star power. People like him. The way he plays, his swagger, quote unquote. I mean, that's a real thing now. So you can touch swagger, they say.
Yeah, aura,
vibe, whatever. He got all of that. He got everything it takes to be a superstar. He got a cool shoe. If he played a little more consistently, like stayed healthy, that Puma shoe would be doing numbers right now too. So
I feel like Cam is mellow to me because he's going to last longer. Like Cam's career is still going on.
Lonzo Ball's career is still going on. He just came back. Cameron took a break.
I'd say Lonzo's more. I'd say Jim Jones is more like Lonzo.
I feel disrespectful. I feel disrespectful.
We all have three totally different. This is crazy.
And Joel Santana is definitely Jello.
It just feels disrespectful calling.
Yo, we have three totally.
You call Joel's Jello?
No, you're drawing a little bit.
I feel disrespectful calling Jim Jones Jello, but he's Jello on my list.
And mine's, I'm gonna have. Shit, Cam has to be mellow. No. Yeah, Cam has to be. Yeah, Cam is mellow. Lonzo is Joel's, and Jim Jones is Jello, and that's a little disrespectful to Jim because I think Jim.
Bro, that's mad disrespectful.
I think Jim is the second.
I had to put Jim as Jello also. It only makes sense.
But I think Cam is Lonzo because off the rip, Cam was the hottest one. Shit.
Me and Jay Black have the same one, and he thinks we had a different one.
No, because I'm saying it weird though. But
so Cam wasn't mellow to you?
No, he's Lonzo.
Mellow is
the hottest one.
Now, but first when Lonzo Ball first came in, Lonzo Ball was a superstar, picked up by the Lakers. Everybody had that bounty on his head to target. All the ladies loved him. I mean, he was the head of the family until Melo Ball came into the league.
Putting Joel's as Melo.
You're looking at it as like how they came in the game.
Lonzo is Cam.
I'm looking at it as them as a collective. We're talking about Dipset. That's how Dipset worked. Cam was popping.
No, Melo is Cam. That's what I meant. Melo is Cam. Lonzo is Joel's.
Because
he flamed out. There I go. That's saying all the names and all these light skinned people.
I think seriously, if in my opinion, if Lonzo Ball is Cameron, this is Lonzo's comeback because Cameron disappeared for a while. He was out horse and carriage and everything. Remember Cameron when he was chubby, then he disappeared and he came back with, I want to say the Rockefellers brought Cameron back. The Rockefeller days. For sure. I think that like Lonzo Ball got hurt with the Lakers, banged up, and now he went to the Bulls. He didn't really play like a solid season yet, but this is his year to come back.
He went to the Pels.
Lonzo Ball went to the Pelicans yesterday?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah, he was at the Pelicans.
He got traded with Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. He did. Yeah.
Then I think he got his contract went up, and then he signed to the Bulls.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt within like the first year, but he was balling.
I like Lonzo Ball.
What you were saying like that does match up because I think Lonzo's gonna have a
good comeback.
Right. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a good second leg of his career.
All right, so explain how Joel's is mellow.
Cause he was the youngin in the game, the youngin of the group. He's the youngest, but he wasn't the weakest. He was clearly in the middle. I mean, like the second most, like the most popular, kind of the second most popular to people that knew Cam first. But to everybody else just getting put on the Dipset and all the young people, Joel was the one. And that's how it feels about Melo. People that knew them first, like Lonzo Ball's that guy. And then Melo Ball to all the new young breed of people, the fans and everything, they all love Melo. People cutting their hair like Melo, dressing like Melo.
My daughter has his shoes.
But Lonzo Ball was that guy first.
That's disrespectful to Joel's only because Melo is a superstar right now.
Melo's still balling. What
just
the
put
fuck
up 35
is
Joel's was never more famous than Cameron?
No.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. There's people that knew Joel's that didn't know Cameron.
That's close.
So what the game's been missing is harder than Purple Haze.
I never. That's not even nowhere near what I'm saying or
That's
said.
what it feels like you're saying.
Never said that.
I just said to me,
Lonzo Ball was big as hell. You're disrespecting Lonzo Ball.
I'm not disrespecting
It's like you're kind of forgetting
Ball.
how big Lonzo Ball was when he came into the league. Huge. He was a superstar to the point they were putting a bounty on him.
For
they was like he was the Lakers savior. Like they jumped up to get him.
That is true.
Magic jumped up to get him.
Like, come on.
Like that was like one of the worst mistakes because then he get drafted with Tatum.
And if you think Cameron was
or Brown,
he got drafted with the first number Ben one. Simmons. Nah, he didn't get drafted with Ben Simmons.
And seriously, think about it. Before we heard Kanye West rap, Cameron was the Rockefeller #1 draft pick.
True, that's true.
The #1 draft pick. I swear he might have even said
Cam
it.
Is Lonzo.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah.
Again, Joel's is Melo. And Jim Jones is Jello, unfortunately.
No,
not unfortunately, because Jello's living a good life. He's still
anything. Jim Jones should be Mello. Because Jim Jones is still.
Jim Jones should be Lonzo.
No.
Jim Jones could be Lonzo too.
Cam is Mello.
Why are you disrespecting Joel Santana? I feel like you didn't listen to rap.
Because Joel Santana isn't doing shit just like Jello.
Yeah.
But he's seriously
he's not
with his
doing
little
anything.
With his amount. I can't feel my face. What the game's been missing. The Santana's telling y'all when a problem, John.
His fall off was just so
the whistle
hard.
song the whistle song that's going to be a club song forever.
Yeah. No.
Oh, seriously, if we're thinking of it in a mainstream, like looking on the surface, all Jim Jones really has is balling, right?
Summer in Miami.
If you're in the hood, you would say Summer with Miami. You would say,
the whole Hustler's Poem.
Hustler's Poem is a freaking classic. That, like, to us, every time I close my eyes, I pray for rain. Like, that song is
Certified Gangster.
Yeah, I was gonna say his first song is a fucking classic.
Certified Gangster. Those are all hits and classics to us.
My eyes,
but everybody else knows Jim Jones for Ballin'.
We fly, no lie.
I mean, we know Jello for being on the TV show with the Ball family and stealing stuff from China. And I'm not trying to disrespect him, but I don't want him
Santana for
And speaking of Jello, you seen about the
jail to get his teeth fixed.
You seen the Jello Ball and Cameron beef?
Yeah, that's why I brought this up.
That's why you brought it up.
Yeah, because I was thinking how they compare to each other, but yeah, that beef was going crazy. I like that beef though. It's a good content.
I like that Jello Ball didn't back down. Like he actually, I mean, he was talking that talk low key. He's like,
What'd
seriously, he's basically saying like, what he say? He's saying
they were comparing each other.
Yeah, he was like, you're not in anybody's top. He's like, you're not in anybody's top 10. Basically, I'm not on nobody's team. You ain't not in nobody's top 10.
And they say we're basically in the same boat.
We're basically in the same boat. But what I do like that Cameron said is he said that in hip hop, a platinum album is like a championship ring. So I got like 12 of them things. Where are you playing at? Where are you at?
Like the NBA started today. Where the fuck are you?
What team you on?
Yo, Cam is funny as shit.
It's funny because I wanted Cameron to be wrong in this moment, and then he came back.
He came in flamed.
And I watched both of their clips at the same time, and I clearly remember almost everything Cameron said, and kind of only vaguely remember what Jello Ball
flamed him up with that part.
But I watched Jello Balls first, and I was like, yeah, young boy.
Know why he flamed him? Because if you were really a fan, you watched the highlights, you seen Melo go off, you seen that Lonzo started playing again, and where did you see Jello on the motherfucking internet arguing with Cam? Like, that's his point. Like, nigga, you're not even a ball player. Like, shut up.
He said, I hoop every day. I go to the gym.
I go to open runs.
Yeah, I go to open runs. I get my shots up. Like,
I'm nice.
I was happy for him. I ain't gonna lie. I was happy for him at first until we thought about it in this fashion.
I mean, nigga's still rich. Don't give a fuck though.
We rich by default.
But Joel Santana's Jello easily.
Nah, it's most definitely still Jim Jones.
No,
it's Jim Jones.
Nah,
Jones.
And Joel's is still rapping. Joel's can drop a hit today.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can. Then he just drop a song, Up Jumps the Boogie. He keeps saying Up Jumps the Boogie. I'm getting sick of that.
A hippie
that makes it more that you put Jim Jones as Joel's or Lonzo as Lonzo or Melo because Jim Jones could drop a hit.
Cam could drop a hit.
If they were still
calling,
Cam ain't dropping. If they were still calling
themselves, Cam's freestyles on it is what it is.
Those
right?
were pretty good.
Yeah, all those popular podcasts, but music wise, Jim Jones is the only one I think that could drop a hit
right now. And no, Joel's.
No,
Joel's.
No, he lost his aura. His oral points are too
Actually,
negative.
we're both kind of talking crazy because I believe like last year they was on a Billboard charted song. We Set the Trends,
That was a good song.
and it was Jewels and Jim Jones on
Yeah,
that
you're
song.
right. You're right. That was a good song.
I don't
That
think
was
It wasn't no
Amigos,
crazy
too.
Remember
song,
that?
but it was a good song.
That
Cameron.
was the Migos too.
Yeah, we
It-
Set the Trends. That's a while ago then.
That song was actually fire.
That's Takeoff.
So yeah, that had to be 2022.
Damn. So and yeah.
Nah, right
and-
before Takeoff.
Yeah, it was like one of his last songs.
Yeah. So to my point, Jewels is most definitely mellow. That's what we was all agreeing on, right?
I disagree.
Yeah, you agreed.
Nah.
But
Nah,
yeah.
fuck Jewels. For real, for
Damn.
real.
Anyways, Els, you should be saying fuck Joel.
Yeah.
Nah, no hate.
Give that nigga fucking cool points now, nigga. Fuck him.
No hate for the guy. Most of the time, I be feeling bad for how people treat him.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do anything bad to anybody to be
Just lost
treated
his
though.
teeth.
Yeah, he like the way people come at Jewels and try to make him like he was never anybody is.
That's
Disgusting.
because all them,
Nobody said he's not anybody. It's just
They be like, oh, Jewels, get out of here.
them pills fucked him up.
I-
He don't come off the same dude he used to come off. He comes off like
Remember
like
Cameron?
goofy as
Remember
shit now.
Cameron said
I'm
why he
wacky.
stopped chilling with Jewels?
'Cause he wouldn't work.
He said that he had zero work ethic, and he said that ever since Jewels took a trip down south, when he came back, he would have Hawaiian punch bottles full of lean.
and he
He's
said
weird.
shit like Gadzooks.
He said that.
Yeah.
Dead ass though.
That
Yeah,
Gadzooks word. Something about Gadzooks.
he's fucking goofy as shit.
Something about the word Gadzooks just makes me think of a moment. I'm just let it go though.
Oh yeah, football. The Rams played the Vikings last night. That was a hell of a game.
Yo, that was a hell of a game. That last minute was crazy officiating. I'm
Scott's
trying.
crazy
Why
back
is
there.
Hold on? Why is Gadzooks so funny?
I don't know.
I want to hear the
I think
story
it's a
time.
racist moment.
Story time.
Nah.
Story time. You gotta elaborate.
I'm not
elaborate.
gonna do it because I can't properly articulate it at the
Why
moment.
not?
It's racist stuff, man. You could get rid of anything if you call it racist. Yeah, that stuff was racist, man. Nah.
Just remember for the future for one day for me to tell the Gadzooks story because I
Next
gotta get the whole line up.
This guy's crazy, man. Y'all
Nah.
shooting to that.
Nah, man. What's up with your owner? Oh, Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, he crashed out again.
Bro, out here saying dumb shit like
Oh man,
Derrick Henry. We couldn't afford Derrick Henry, and he wouldn't have fit our system.
I don't
That's so
think
stupid.
personally. I did and do want Derrick Henry. We should have got him, but to Jerry Jones' point, I'm not sure if he would have looked as good behind our line. Like Dak got sacked mad times the other day. Lamar Jackson's only getting sacked when he takes too much time to let go of the ball. Dak's getting sacked as soon as they snap. It doesn't give Derrick Henry enough time to do anything beyond that line to make any decisions. He's just going to have to run straight.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and our team is terrible right now. We
Your
look
team's
bad.
awful.
Come on, don't co-sign that. You're a Panthers fan, right?
Hey, my team's awful just as well.
Just checking, but we're not even banged up. We're not even really banged up. We might be missing like Micah Parsons and Deron Bland, but we shouldn't be as bad as we are. Overall, we're just a bad team. We only have one
Definitely a bad team.
one receiver who happens to be the best receiver in the league.
Not even close.
And we got a quarterback who's probably top 3 quarterbacks in the league in Dak Prescott. But
Black dude named
with-
Dakota. He's a bitch.
with our O line looking the way it is, and I mean, and our defensive line not being able to stop the run, I don't really see too much for us. But I'm not only talking about the Cowboys being bad because the Eagles are also very, very bad.
We're 4-2.
Your quarterback got $250 million and immediately forgot how to play football. He's got
We just put up 28 on the division beast, the Giants.
in a terrible fashion, and the Giants are not a division beast. Daniel
Yeah.
Jones is the most hated quarterback in the NFL, and we watch Trevor Lawrence play every Sunday.
That's on the Giants. The Giants
Yeah.
are the only team that hasn't started a black quarterback, and that's the reason why they keep picking
Tyrod
shitty-ass
Taylor?
players. He
Tyrod
doesn't. That
Taylor.
was just like a backup that they let play, but a full-time
Your
black
co-
quarterback. They're the
Yeah.
last team in the league to
Your
not
coach
have-
looks like a Nazi too.
who? Nick Sirianni.
yeah,
Oh, he's
Nah,
so-
Brian Dable,
Wait, who are you talking about?
the Giants coach, right?
Bro, both of them look like Nazis for real.
The one looks like Andrew Schultz, and then the
I-
other one looks like
I hate-
Shane.
I hate Nick Sirianni's face.
Bro, Nick
Anytime
Sirianni.
they talk about him, I think about in the Super Bowl when
He
he
made
did-
that stupid face. Oh my goodness! And I was so happy after that.
and then we fucking lost.
lost. I was so happy, yo, because he pissed me off with that. Like
we were up by 10, and then this stupid ass did that, and then we lost.
who gave you that much aura for the moment?
He thought he was about to be the biggest finesser ever.
He thought he was
He's
Kirk. He thought he was Kirk
He's a horrible
O'Chains.
coach.
He thought he was Kirk O'Chains.
Fuck Kirk.
He thought he was gonna get a permanent N-word pass.
What's up with the
if he gets a chip, I'll give it to him.
we could stay in football though. Like what happened with Kirk Cousins anyway? How y'all feel about that Kirk Cousins Atlanta run?
I mean, it wasn't
Well,
that
when
bad.
he has a joint where he's doing the
Not him right now playing for Atlanta, the Falcons.
That's what I'm saying. He keeps having those like last minute drives.
Yeah, like turning it around. Like that's typical Kirk Cousins.
I was gonna
stuff.
say that's what he do.
Atlanta's way too stacked for that.
I guess.
I mean, that's why they're
at least they're finally showing up because Drake London hasn't done shit.
They're developing Penix.
2 years of not running Bijan Robinson.
I don't know how they're doing. Kyle Pitts barely shows up. Like I really don't know how they have an offense.
Kirk Cousins not hitting his tight end. Are they trying to tank or something?
For who?
Yeah, they have everything. Like that team's actually perfectly built. I thought that they was gonna get Dak Prescott for some reason.
I think they're a ghost team. They're really not that good. They just been barely winning.
You think their owners don't want to be winners like the Raiders?
I don't know.
Like as long as it's Atlanta and Atlanta's popping, we're making money.
He wants another high draft pick so he can match somebody up with the rookie quarterback.
Travis Hunter.
That'd be good. He would do crazy in Atlanta. Atlanta would.
No, they need a receiver if they're going.
But
to
Travis Hunter plays receiver.
I was gonna say
Travis Hunter's not coming into the NFL as a receiver. It's not as profitable as him being a cornerback.
What?
He's
receivers are a dime a dozen.
That
Like,
would be perfect.
cornerbacks are so rare
because Dion used to play for the Falcons. That would be perfect.
And like seriously,
He would go crazy,
cornerbacks is way more rare than a wide receiver. There's millions of wide receivers out there.
From the analysts say that he's a very vanilla receiver, but he's one of the best cornerbacks in the nation. Period.
And they said he's bland as a receiver. Excellent.
I'm just saying.
Right. So you still
I think
go
his
to Atlanta.
body's starting to break down. That he has to like pick one soon.
Yeah, you can't.
You think his body's breaking down? He's a
hell
kid.
yeah.
Nah, I'm never.
They count his stats as snaps. They be like, oh, he played 154 snaps this game. Like, what the fuck?
But we can't. There's nothing to compare it to. Like
Yeah,
anybody
never been
say.
nobody
Yeah,
like
like we can't say it's like the athletes of old because I mean people have been saying that for years, and Derrick Henry proves him wrong every single week. And seriously, even before that, Adrian Peterson was low key proving people wrong when the people were saying he was washed.
From them back-to-back knee injuries.
Yeah, both the
He was
ACL
probably
tears.
like the first person to come back from an AC.
I think ever since then I've been
ACL,
saying that athletes are just not. Todd Gurley, yeah,
Bro, he had that.
He never was the same though.
He won like 2 more Super Bowls after, right?
He never won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he never won. He wasn't good.
What are you talking about?
He didn't win a Super Bowl.
He went to Atlanta and shit the bed again. Todd Gurley. He was good for like 3 seasons.
Didn't y'all have Todd Gurley at one point?
Hell no. We had
Oh, I'm thinking of Blount, LeGarrette Blount.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did numbers for us.
Philly Blount.
Hell yeah, and got us a chip.
Bro,
Remember he punched somebody in the face?
How about you think Miami needs to be under investigation
for how they're treating Tua?
Yeah.
Nah, Tua. I think Tua's a grown man and he makes those decisions himself.
Bro.
He really loves the game.
Bro,
I'm playing football.
At some point, bro, he's gonna go out like dude did in any given Sunday.
Die on the field?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, bro. He one hard sack away from just checking on the field.
Nah.
I think this
he's a sack away from ending up like DeMar Hamlin, but not recovering. Bro.
I just know one thing we're seeing is that Tua is the only person that understands the Dolphins' offense. I don't know if it's an actual scheme. Just go out there and find somebody or something.
Bro, just tank for Shador.
Nah, no. Shador needs a way more stability than Miami. He needs to be in Dallas
with his dad.
He needs to be a Cowboy.
You think his dad?
I think we're losing enough games. We're losing enough games to get Shador next year.
I think Tua is one sack away from being like a
vegetable,
being like Brett Favre 100%.
Parkinson's.
If he gets sacked again, yeah, he's gonna have Parkinson's no matter.
Muhammad Ali,
Luke Kuechly.
I think he'll have
nah.
That's your guy.
Yeah. What's the bull that used to be on TV shows?
Bro, Luke Kuechly never got multiple concussions in a season.
He did. He got like 7 in one season. And the last one that he got, he screamed so damn loud you can feel it through the screen like that. You can hear him scream.
He's a high school football coach now.
Or Luke
So you say he tackled somebody and was like, Gadzooks.
Kind of along the lines of the Gadzooks story I got. Nah, I'm letting it rock. I would save that for another day.
Yeah,
But yeah, what
let
y'all
that
want to
rock.
do? Where y'all want to go? Y'all want to end that? Y'all wanna
Oh,
Nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
nah,
There's one
nah,
thing that I
nah,
want to
nah.
talk about. Young Thug calling truths on Twitter. Do you think it's going to make a difference?
Yes. I wish we would have talked about this earlier, actually, because I feel like I seen something that Future said he agreed.
He reposted
it. So that's him saying that he agreed that the game was way better when him, Future, and Drake were making slaps.
And do you think Drake is talking about Future when he keeps saying that friends are trying to come back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think he's talking about more than just Future, though. 'cause
It's
Think Rick Ross is
everybody.
on it?
I think
Rick Ross
I
too?
think Rick Ross is on it.
Nah, Rick Ross is too far deep.
But you seen there was an interview of Rick Ross and he was like, man, the Drake thing is just a game, man. We was all rapping, we was having fun, man. People just want to get in a lyrical warfare. I'm down. I mean, that's what I do.
I feel the same way. Like, nigga, I ain't saying nothing that crazy about you.
He's kind of
Bro,
called me a
you
spetter.
went against me. And you called me a child molester.
White boy.
Yeah.
The white boy wasn't that offensive.
It
White
was.
boy
It
wasn't-
probably offended Drake though. I don't know what his cultural feelings
And
are.
then Drake was just like, hey, Drake, I don't think you should say, nigga, I did it again and again. Drake's a fucking asshole, man. You're going to have your Jewish mom say nigga.
I feel like Drake got slaps that are, like I always say, are being
Timeless
suppressed.
slaps.
And I think that with the way people are doubling back, I think a lot of people are going to be eating their words in 2025.
Oh, no.
I think
Agreed.
that they probably put a deal on the table that he didn't want to take at the time. And after everything went down, he's like, you know what? I'm going to just take the deal. I'm going to rap for another 10 years and make these guys mad.
I could see that.
You
Yeah,
think
he
that's
was
what that
setting it up
universal
that he was
deal
gonna
was?
He's trying to
You know?
retire. He's trying to retire.
You think that's what that universal deal was?
I think Drake had I think Drake was finishing up that $500 million deal. He was telling himself, I have enough money to chill. I might want to get into movies or books or something, but I don't want to be owned by anybody. They offered him a deal he couldn't refuse. Like, hey, Drake, if you sign with us to whatever we got going on, we're going to give you X amount of percentages of all the other artists that we signed. It was like a deal. We know Drake is not going to say no to this deal. And Drake was like, you know what, bro?
A deal
I'm
we
cool.
never gave Hove.
Like Drake basically said,
Pretty much.
he said, nah, I'm cool. I want to fall back. And they're like, nah, we need you. And we're not going to let you do this stuff by yourself. Because Drake is supposed to be free after this $500 million deal that he took. He's supposed to be free. Like, he's supposed to be able to do whatever he wants. I don't know what happened with all his old work or if he even cares about it, the stuff that he doesn't own. But
will y'all be surprised if we get a Drake and Future song in 2025?
no, not surprised at all.
I wouldn't be
Will you
surprised.
think, okay, it's wrong question. Do you think, how much percentage do you think is possible? Like
That will
0
get
to
one?
100? Yeah, like
That will get one.
60% chance that we hear
more,
Drake.
so more than likely.
More than likely we hear Drake Future song in 2025.
I'll like a
Chizzles.
40. Give it like a 40% chance.
You gotta
Like
remember-
less than likely.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, we got Meek Mill and Drake.
True.
Back.
But how long did that take?
About 3 years, 2 years.
Drake loves Future. He even when he in the battle stuff when he was
They
dissing
didn't
and
really
stuff,
say nothing that
he was
crazy.
trying to say like the Pluto shit got me messed up. Like we never really got
Yeah, we
into
never went through it.
And
it.
Drake and-
Leland Wayne, he's a fucking lame, so you know he had to be an influence.
And
Yeah.
Future didn't never say nothing too crazy about Drake. He just put out that song with Kendrick on it.
Yeah,
So I mean,
I think there was a bag involved, and Future like, yo, seriously, man, Drake, I love Drake, he a cool boy, but I love $10 million too.
So
I
you
mean,
think? So
him
you
and
think?
Kendrick have songs together. Him and Future and Kendrick got a lot of songs together. They got the Mask Off remix. They got that song. with
La di da
Pharrell.
di da.
Yeah. Hey man, that was a popular ass song.
Yeah, that just
Yo, bro, imagine you asking Future for a verse, and that's what he started talking. Bro, how mad are you?
He like, yo, let me see what Future put on. I know this shit is fire. Hold on, bros.
La-di-da-di-da.
Slap on me, no. Like, bro, send this shit the fuck back now, bro.
Bro, it's
We can't-
But it's Future though.
We can't. We put up 500,000 for that.
it's that verse and the verse he did with Lil Yachty, the Pardon Me verse.
I never heard that song.
Speaking of Lil Yachty, anyway, just to get some good content in here, you seen that thing of Caribou when she was trying to do a tell-all and she was saying that basically trying to say Lil Yachty got a ghostwriter.
Nah, I ain't see that, but I seen her new video.
If he does have a ghostwriter, it wouldn't take nothing away from him.
He said that nobody's ever wrote a single bar for him in his whole entire life, and I believe that.
I believe it.
I believe it.
He's not no lyrical miracle motherfucker. Like, he putting words together, and them should be sounding ill sometimes.
Best thing he ever wrote was for the City Girls.
Literally.
Nah, you got some.
That's
bars
probably his
with
biggest.
That-
Or does he writes a lot for Drake. So
Does he?
yeah, that
Jumbotron.
yeah. That's as soon as I heard that song, I was like, oh, that's Lil Yachty.
I think that he wrote the flow. He didn't write the bars.
Maybe not the bars, but he wrote the song, and then Drake just filled it in. Like,
Yeah.
That's not a knock on Drake. That's
So
like
you
someone
think it
giving you a
was
song and you fill it in.
So that means you think it was a drunken love situation?
That drunken love situation that you mention often is not what you think it is. A producer, Future didn't even write that song. If a producer had it, had the beat, he had the song written, and asked Future to make a reference track of it. He didn't expect it to go to Beyonce or anything. Future just made a reference track of a song that somebody else wrote, and that was what they used to send out.
Now I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, but it was never like somebody leaked the reference, like they leaked Drake references and stuff, but it was never like supposed to be Future's song, and he didn't sound good on it.
Bro, that song sound amazing. I don't
did
care.
not.
I don't give a fuck
And
what you
only a
say,
very,
bro.
very
And
low
it's on DSPs.
Yo, we're moving around, but real quick, what do y'all think about the real beef being not Drake and Kendrick, but Drake and Beyonce?
You gotta explain.
They said that on Beyonce's dance album, Drake did a song a year before for her, and that Beyonce kind of scrapped the song, wasn't sure what she was going to do. And then maybe 6 months before her album, she put all her songs together. She got the song cleared by Drake. That album dropped in July. In June, Drake dropped his.
Honestly, never mind.
Yeah, and they've been saying since then they've been beefing because after he dropped his album, she added Kendrick to a song on her dance album, and then they said they've been kind of going back and forth, like in the background. That's why Drake put out that picture of Solange maybe a week ago.
I could see Jay-Z stepping in and turning that into some sleazy what it is.
Hence,
I didn't hear
Kendrick
nothing
getting the
about
Super Bowl.
That was just a theory that I seen that was out there. I thought it was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's the real. That's the real. Yeah, exactly. Then that would be the big move to put Kendrick in the Super Bowl.
But
right after the biggest beef with Drake.
All in all, it was you feel it was some type of conspiracy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think it's business. It's like business moves. It's like, all right, let's say for where we live, PA. The food gas stations are big. You see a Sheetz, you see a Wawa's within a block. That's the type shit that businesses be on. I'm not trying to fuck you over, but I'm kind of am trying to fuck you over at the same time. Like, it is what it is.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Gotta get to the bread.
I can't say I respect it, but I guess it's just something that you just gotta accept.
Part of business, like it's competitive.
Nah, that's some whole ass shit.
Low key.
That's some whole ass shit.
But that'd be the same like, or you have a McDonald's and they build a Burger King next door.
But they're never really next door unless you're coming off like a major exit. They're always like down the street from each other. Like if you get off on 30, it's the Taco Bell.
Yeah, maybe that's a bad. I guess that's a bad too, but something like that.
If it's to that, then they do that by design to reel people, lots of people, food shoppers and stuff into the area with hopes that something will get packed and they can put you on the new places and everything. Like mainly that stuff. All those restaurants are kind of owned by the same group and family, and they're just
a lot of them fast food places are a little bit.
Yeah, they're all tied in together.
Like,
so
I think Pizza Hut.
It kind of makes a whole lot of sense relating that to the music industry. Move around at the end of the day.
Yeah, make your best move. Your next move.
Yeah.
But I'm most definitely topicked out.
All right, hold on. Right. We need one person that needs to be left.
One person
in 2020.
I want to save my other one but the one person I would love to leave in 2024. I'm gonna keep it light today. I got like 10 more. In 2024, who has to stay here is Charleston White. Yeah, he has to stay in this year. We cannot take him. Like, it's crazy because we freaking lost Kevin Samuels, a great guy, a great man. He used to talk that real stuff, and people prayed for his downfall and everything. And then we got this guy, Charleston White, really praying for everybody's downfall, putting negative energy in the air and trying to act like he's doing it in a positive light. and he's overall just mad annoying. Like I hate every time I see him pop up on my
He
screen.
just makes his
You know-
people and shit.
You know
I
what?
hate seeing that fucking crooked ass eye and bald ass head.
Like, why are you famous still?
He looks like a cartoon vulture.
It just looks like something that somebody on the Boondocks predicted years ago. Like,
Uncle Ruckus.
They
Not
definitely
even-
predicted it. Yeah.
like
He's
some-
like Uncle Ruckus mixed with Niedermeyer.
I just say I felt like they had another character.
The blind black dude.
Yeah. Like,
We came topic up today.
yeah. Hopefully, we had a good show.
Wait, before we close it, real quick review of Noid by Tyler, the Creator. It's part of his
Fire.
rollout. It's a crazy song. I feel like he puts like 6 or 7 genres. It has Spanish, it has rock, it has rap, it has R&B, it has a random guitar striff that like makes the whole song. He ends it with some crazy real like New York bars from a Cali nigga. It's an ill song. The album comes out, I think, on the 28th.
Comes
Look
out
out
on
for it.
Tuesday.
Yeah, the 28th.
Yeah.
Look out for it.
How you feel about that? Like his views on albums coming out. on the
I
28th?
didn't know about it, and I didn't hear the song, and I'm
So more or less, Tyler's like, I'm tired of like you don't really get to listen to an album on a weekend.
Oh, that's why it's coming out on Tuesday.
Oh, I
So-
feel like getting away
like-
from the Tuesday drops.
Yeah, if we drop it on Monday or Tuesday, you get the whole week to like really
take
feel.
it in, because you
Yeah.
drop get a music on Friday and you plan on listening it to get party or get turned up. You don't really take in the music the right way, just the catchy
Exactly.
parts. Like I don't know why they ever got rid of Tuesday releases. It's the streaming era, man.
Yeah, streaming.
Like you drop whenever you want, and Beyonce doing shock drops. It was her that
Yeah.
like not telling
Break the internet.
not telling release dates and just dropping randomly at 12 o'clock. Like it's just everybody getting involved in it. I don't know. Music just the whole
Changing.
way of music thing. I can't say it ruined itself. It just changed so much, and I want to see what it's turning into because I'm at this point I'm not really sure.
Hopefully, it has a turn in the right direction. When
Yeah.
it dies, the party has to
and
die.
I don't know if the
No,
way
it
that
doesn't.
if the way that it's released and the hype around it and anything has anything to do with the quality of the music that we're getting, but
It hasn't upped the
Word.
quality. I'll say that.
Or any plans for a weekend?
nah, I'm outside though Saturday night. I'm gonna try to find something. I didn't get my hair
Any
done.
plans for the weekend?
Saturday we partying. Not going to be at Harrisburg Comedy Zone next week. The week after that,
If it's the week
I go.
after that, if
So you
it's
can't say I go.
is it the week of the election?
I'll go. I'm gonna be there the 7th and the 14th.
The
Yeah.
election's on the 5th?
Yeah. So
Oh, if it's the week of the election, I can actually go. I'm on vacation that week.
slide.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
vibe
good
out.
time, regardless.
I just want to see what your comedy
Yeah.
stand up look like. It's
It's all right.
Shout
We get a
out.
little laughs.
pocket full of tomatoes, just in case.
That would be funny if you did that.
Mm.
Listen,
I'll record it if you did it. too. That's the funny part.
They're
go
not,
viral.
they're not letting me get into a show with a tomato on my
Yeah,
pocket.
they would.
No, yeah, they would. They don't check
They
you.
don't give a fuck.
And that shit gonna hurt too. It's not like
Because
it's
he's
on
not
TV.
gonna miss. He's
I
gonna
ain't-
throw hard as shit too.
I ain't never see a tomato just splash. Like that shit gonna hit you, man.
Shit gonna
Oh, you're gonna get the
combust.
raw ones.
Get him out of here.
All right, man. We out. though.
IDCYL.
Shout out to the bitches dressing like prostitutes.
Can't wait to see you that night.
That ass.
Where y'all going with that?
What?
Where they gonna be at?
Out, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Marion Halloween night tonight.
Yeah. It's this weekend. Yeah. This whole weekend.
I hope them vibes is out tomorrow. Every time I go out.
This whole weekend. What you doing next weekend?
Next weekend.
Next weekend there's a costume party at the Comedy Zone.